Okay, good. Well, yeah. So, hello.
Hi.
Yeah. So last time you guys sort of, after meeting a sort of startled-looking drow woman, finished up sort of clearing the sort of basement level where you found a strange tiefling who seemed to have a psychopathic tendencies and questionable hobbies. A battered and bruised looking human. A kobold that seems to be more scared of its shadow than you guys. And the location of the vault, which contains the phylactery that you've been sort of sent to pick up. After sort of clearing and taking care of sadistic tiefling, you guys decided to take the elevator up to the next floor where we start this session. And wait, I can get rid of that music finally. And we can bring forth. What's this? So, as the sort of chains sort of rattle on, you kind of slowly sort of uplift into the chamber. You hear the clunk clunk of sort of brakes or some sort of mechanism clicking into place, and you find yourselves in a sort of dimly lit room. Sort of as the elevator clicks in place, torches seem to have come into life and giving a very sort of dim glow to the room, so you can see. So what would you guys like to do?
See the map.
Wait, can you guys see the map? Oh, I know why. Right, sorry, I do apologize.
Alrighty.
There we go. Back to the elevator.
So yes, so you've all clicked in. Sort of the elevators come to a stop, and you find yourselves on another level. Looking up, you will notice as well that there still seems to be a long sort of tunnel going up to another floor above you.
Do we know if we're on the right floor?
Hmm?
Do we know if we're on the right floor?
Is there a sign that says second floor haberdashery, lingerie, and vault?
There does not appear to be.
Then we're on the wrong floor.
There does not appear to be any signs.
Did the kobold know about it?
The
Wasn't it the
kobold
one that
did
mentioned?
not. However, the human Trevor did and said that it was on the next floor above. As you sort of click in, he sort of hobbles a little. It's like,
I like the fact we now have a pet kobold.
you do have a pet kobold because they are.
Oh
He's
yeah.
ours. He's ours now. We love him.
Yes. Yes. So,
Okay.
We're taking him into combat.
of course you are.
I was just going to tell him to go sit in the corner and screech if anything comes near him.
A child.
So above the vault level is the sort of main stronghold level.
We are.
So
Phylactery is.
in between the main and the basement is the vault, basically.
Looking for the phylactery, which may or may not contain the horrible ugly bugly that we accidentally
Let loose. Yeah.
Stab it real good.
Give me an Arcana check. Mm-hmm.
in the north.
In the north.
No, I'm not.
Anyone can make an Arcana roll.
I will. I can try.
How about the religion roll?
Including
Some people may
Stampede,
not know.
apparently. I would not include that. Stampede.
You may have been told whether or not he was paying any attention.
You can destroy it. Everything can be destroyed with the right
Oh,
amount
yeah.
of force.
If it bleeds, you can kill it. if it doesn't bleed, smash it until it does bleed. Yes.
Dr. Lux did not get the memo.
Of course. Yeah, so with that, Zach and I would say Jin as well, you know relatively that there is usually some sort of protocol with dealing with the phylactery, though usually smashing it is like, if you must destroy it and you're pretty sure it's the only one, just smash it. If you think that there could be multiple, don't smash it, use it to find the others.
Just ooh, we're right again. Okay. Oh, very sad. Looks very sad.
Poor Stampede.
Think about it this way, buddy. If you use it to find more, you can smash a lot more than just one.
He looks happy again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, if roll 20 would, if I was on the right thing, where's the little blue kobold? He'll sort of like
I'm just
poke
gonna
his
tell
head
him.
round.
I'm just gonna tell him to stand in this corner over here, and if Screeches or anyone comes near him or uses the elevator, that's not us.
I've just turned my mic on the stream. So now
Fair enough.
you can hear me. Sorry.
Oh, sorry,
I was
everyone.
told that
we couldn't stop
yeah.
her.
No, you tried. Sorry.
So with that then, Wiz will sort of like
Yes.
nod his head, like, okay, we go over, we stay. We know like this place, scary.
We'll come
As he'll sort of
we
like,
survive.
I
he'll
can't.
do his little waddling over because he's only like 2 foot tall.
I can't move my
Yeah.
token.
Call me crazy if you will, but shouldn't we try doing this stealthily?
Yeah.
That is why we are super stealthy edgelords.
I am currently dressed as one of the
Speak
guards.
for yourself.
Speak for yourself. Yeah. I
am
mean,
a boss.
Mr. Bull. How could I forget about Mr. Bull?
He is in stealth mode though, because he's not wearing the bow tie with the cowbell.
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah,
yeah. That is as
Stealth.
stealthy as
Cowbell
he
off.
gets.
that is.
He takes the cowbell off.
Yeah. And Brother Lux is stealthing because he's not surrounded by glowing titty ladies.
Yes.
Yeah.
In that case then, can I have stealth rolls from you all, please?
Stealthy.
Stealth. Of the stealth.
Do I get
Today's
any...
the day, Stampede.
Absolutely.
Oh, the other was a 20.
Oh.
It's a 3.
Okay.
We're doing so well.
Stompy, stompy, stompy.
Did you put the bell back on? God damn it. Okay, that's.
Do I
terrible
get
also.
any sort of advantage for being dressed and looking like a guard? Or disadvantage?
No,
I thought you
would just
said
say
a
it's a
god.
straight roll.
A god.
I mean, he could be a god, but
A god.
I am a god. That's my normal form.
yes. We're not roll Eldorado just yet.
Me and Stampede's like, why is everyone gone?
Oh,
Brother Lux is stood there with a 12.
Kind of just stood behind a pillar, like, I'm okay. No one can
Okay.
see me.
That makes sense. Yeah, so as you sort of guys begin to sort of move forward, Stampede is just clip-clopping on the stone floor as you just hear like the echoes of his heavy hoofalls. That's the word.
Hoofles, yeah, my little
Hoofles.
hoofle. Oh, he's so massive 8-foot minotaur of pain. Look at his little hoofles. Aww.
If you just
Yeah.
put some socks on, you'd be fine.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to make socks that big because usually they're only little, but yeah. I'm sure that.
That's what we've got to go shopping for next time we're in town. Socks
Yeah.
and stealth for the Minotaur.
Yes. Yeah. As you do, kind of make your way forward, you sort of come across another. There's a chamber up above. Up ahead is the word I should be saying. Sorry.
Up above.
Up above. As you kind of come into it,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you forgot about him, didn't
As
you?
the dude we were supposed to not see at the end of the last session.
Yeah.
Who? Oh yeah,
Nosferatu boy down there.
Feratu.
Mm-hmm.
His head is so smooth.
You just don't. You
It's
just
so
want to touch
impressive.
it.
Yeah. It looks like it will.
So as you sort of approach, you do hear a female voice shout out. Identify yourself.
I'm stealthy and I'm gonna look at, I don't know, maybe the cowman.
Could I make an intelligence throw? Because I didn't write it down. One of the guards we murdered.
Mm-hmm.
The one that survived for 30 seconds longer screamed for his friend blank. I can't remember the name that he screamed out.
Yes.
I can't remember the name, but could I remember?
You can give me an intelligence roll to see if you can remember the guard's name.
Because I can't remember it.
DM might not
But
remember.
that's
it,
investigation,
but we'll
not
see.
intelligence.
Oh my
Sorry.
god, though.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
You can investigate your brain to see if you remember.
Yeah.
My mind palace.
Yeah,
mind
palace.
Delving
You don't
into
just remember his name, you remember his list of his fears, you
His
remember
whole
his...
I remember his
Ancestry.
posture, how he's like.
Yeah,
You have a mind palace.
You remember his last words.
I should really take the active feat.
Yes. Yeah. So you'll remember that the guy's name was Jeff. That he called out.
Excellent. His
Jeff.
name Jeff.
What? His name
That is his name now. I cannot remember, and I can't go and scroll
No.
back looking.
Jeff-
So his
Jeff-
name's now Jeff.
Jeff Goblin.
Is Jin still in the armor of one
He's
of the
still in the
guards?
armor,
Yeah.
and his
Yeah.
face is also different. He looks like the guard you murdered.
Yeah. Back from the dead.
That's alive.
Guard Jeff, we found some disturbing stuff at the lower levels. We request some aid. He also sounds exactly like the guard as well.
Then go up to the main level. You are not authorized to be here.
Oh shit. But it's urgent. The elevator's so slow.
That is not my problem.
What if they attack the vault?
Then we shall cut them down.
Can I look? Can I see where the voice is
Issues.
coming from?
Yeah, you can see it coming from like the next chamber where you've from that distance you can see that they are there's a group of sort of soldiers. One of them, the four of them are the sort of like red-skinned, blue-eye glowing hobgoblins that you saw down below.
Oh, yeah.
And then there is this sort of like
Oh yeah. We definitely need to be here, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
then
that-
can I go here? Can I just shoot one? Can we just do that?
if
You
you
can.
wish.
I'm
I mean,
distracting
you
them
can
as much as I
try.
can.
You can try and do anything you like. Whether or not it works is
Well, yeah.
yes.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm distracting them as much as I can.
Yeah, all right, I can see those. I'll just shoot one.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Hey, pal, think fast!
Let me move this down.
But seriously, these intruders can be anywhere. I mean,
You stood next to an
Anywhere.
8-foot cow! Like,
We have our orders, you have yours. Carry on.
Okay, will do.
I will carry on with my orders.
I've got to scroll down all the daggers to get to the short bow at the bottom.
maybe delete
Probably-
some of them for God's
Yeah,
sake.
I mean,
rearrange
You
you
don't need to equip them all.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
You could
Yes.
just have dagger times 305.
I absolutely do.
No, but if she picks anything up that isn't a dagger, she's automatically encumbered.
Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Christ.
Ah! Kill everything!
Okay, so which one are you shooting
All of them! No,
One.
can I go through this one? No, I'm joking. I will say this one.
This one.
Start from left then go right. So we'll go that one. Nice. Wicked.
Simply because I cannot be asked to do all the fucking damage calculation for that, and I didn't have that much in terms of
Awesome.
thing. Because I mean, come on, sneak attack rogues. Yeah. So you kind of like basically arrow from the dawn straight through, and it doesn't even make a sound when this hobgoblin just drops to the ground. And as it does,
anyone know
you
this?
kind of. Oh hell yeah!
Okay, cool. Then I'll go behind here and then hide again.
This one turns, and they don't even speak. You literally see them raise a hand and sort of close it, and you see through. Those of you that are sort of like not hidden, will see this like sort of flash of arcane light as what looks like a gauntlet on their right hand sort of begins to glow, and they point towards you. And that's where the other three are going to start moving forward.
Me or
These three.
would I have been? Yeah. Before that would I have been able to move and hide or not? That's okay.
I say you'd be able to move because of how rogues work. They can like boop and things. So I need another stealth roll.
Yeah, I rolled a
You have
25.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, my speaker's in the way. Yes,
behind
so you
this
kind of hide,
pillar.
but the other three are going to start approaching.
There's a big cow man there.
Ah, the intruders are already here.
You really
yeah.
need to put on the actor feet.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. With that,
Yes.
can I have some initiative rolls because these guys.
Don't forget to click your token.
Yep. Don't forget. Click your token.
Ooh, 15, not bad for a change.
Oh, 4. Well done.
I was just speaking and an arrow came out of nowhere. I was actually just shocked. I was like, ah! There it is.
Oh, girl. Cool.
Ooh.
21. I am
Oh,
hidden.
why did I put that as that? Okay, never mind. I just need to roll something. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I forgot I had the fancy dice with all the music. Oh, I know why, but never mind. Yeah. So with that, you'll also hear sort of like as they approach, you'll hear the ball dude for now. Sort of go out. We can leave none alive. We do not care. We'll sort out the trash later.
As you
As
command.
They don't care. Nice.
So, with that, top of the round then. Zach, I was going to say Taz again because it comes up as Taz.
I'm not Taz. I'm
I
Zach.
know.
I am Zach. Yes, I will. Well, now I'm behind a pillar. I'll pop around and shoot
Okay.
this one.
Okay, no problem.
Sneaky,
Roll to hit.
sneaky, sneaky. It wasn't a crit. Hope to roll again. Not a crit. 27.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 27 hit.
Yes.
Wicked.
So yeah, you kind of actually take another pot shot at that one and literally get square through the eyes. These guys, you kind of get the impression that they're just gooks that are there to be killed.
And then I will hide again behind this pillar.
Okay, give me another stealth check. I will make you do them all. With that then, if you end up doing anything else.
Nice, stealthy. Well, I mean that's terrible, but that's stealthy. Yes.
I don't know. With that, Onyx, what are you doing?
Let's see. I'm gonna go there and hit him with my rapier.
Okay, no. I'll roll to hit.
18.
That just hits as you sort of come in,
Just.
and you just sort of get it in between, sort of like where plates seem to come together.
Okay. Okay. That's 11 damage.
Nice.
And I can also attack with a crossbow as a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So I will attack the other guy with my crossbow.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah. DM's discretion, but you can use the crossbow twice.
Mm-hmm.
You can attack
What?
and then attack again with the crossbow.
Not if you're
Nice.
a rogue who's already used their first action.
Loading, isn't it?
loading.
Crossbow expert. I know
Yeah.
Not can
So-
from
So
Critical
crossbow
role is what Not
expert.
does.
So crossbow expert is what allowed me to hit with a rapier, and then the crossbow is a bonus.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, is it as a
No.
bonus or is it just?
Yeah, it's a
free?
bonus.
Yeah, bonus action to attack with a crossbow if I've hit with melee with a
Yeah,
one-handed
you
weapon.
You don't get 2 shots with a
And-
crossbow.
A hand crossbow is a one-handed.
Hang on. What I'll say.
It's DM's discretion because I know Not does it in Critical Role, and I was able to do it as Alsana.
I will say. Ignore the loading properly.
Mhm.
With one-handed, you can use bonus action. I'll say from now on that you can, but seeing as you said rapier first,
Oh yeah.
it'll be rapier
Yeah.
and then.
Yeah.
I noticed it last time and then I forgot to mention. I think the whole point is that
alright.
you can use it twice.
Yeah, I guess. I like the idea of doing like rapier shit with one hand and then. Pew! That's why my hero forge is basically like that. It's hero thingy, like 2 weapons. Did the 17 hit?
For this dude? No,
Yes.
you sort of, as you kind of bring up the sword and the rapier and sort of like dig in, as blood kind of pours from this hobgoblin's mouth silently, you kind of take aim and the other one sort of just manages to sort of dodge your shot.
Okay. That's it, I think, for my turn. Actually, I can move. I'm gonna. Does it cost me anything like an action to try and hide?
It won't take try and hide, it'll take a bonus action because you are a rogue.
Okay, I've used my bonus, so I will just move.
Because rogues
Over
can, you can take an action to hide, but rogues can do it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Behind the big hammer.
Can
Yeah,
I
I'm
use
just basically hiding behind Mr.
Can
Bull.
can I use my reaction to take an attack of opportunity
Against.
against Onyx?
I was saying because the
Excuse
only
me?
one the only one that's moved is Onyx.
I'm pretending to be a bad guy currently, and she just ran past.
Oh.
Yeah, but you don't have to pretend anymore.
I
No,
mean,
no,
if
I
you really
meant.
want to.
Don't worry, I'm gonna use a punch because I don't have my weapon drawn.
I
I'm
will say
weak
you
as
can use
shit.
I will say you can use disadvantage if you want to pull the punch or attack. Essentially.
Even if I've hit a natural 20, it'll still be 0. Yeah.
Yeah, Onyx is just too fast for you, and you just hit out.
Oh no,
Pretty
I missed.
pathetically. Yeah.
They're too strong.
The thing
They
is,
must have
he
killed
actually was trying.
They're too strong. They must have killed everyone downstairs.
Okay, Onyx, you're doing anything else?
Spoilers.
Nope, that was it for my turn.
Okay, Brother Lex, what are you doing?
Sauntering over to the middle to see what's going on. What kind of thing do I need to do to work out what the hell Bulby is?
I would say you can give me a nature check with advantage.
Okay. Nature, all that. Advantage.
Yeah.
We got a 10.
Brilliant.
A 10. For a 10, you're pretty sure it's a drow of some kind, though
Is it
it's
dead?
pale. You don't know, but it is very. If it's not undead, you'd say it might be an albino. And strangely enough, it is female.
Ah.
Right. Okay. Let's kick things off with sensible measures.
What's the reference?
will-
Yeah, I'll be. Sorry, Tim.
I will cast Fairy Fire using my Drow magic.
Okay.
So that gives me a slot. That's a DC 13 Dex save.
Oh, actually, that's quite nice.
And
Yeah.
I'll pop it in a square so I get the remaining guard as well. So
Okay, I'll do the remaining guard first then, before I tell you what happens.
this is where all the other monsters light up.
Yeah. Yeah, so he... what colour is your fairy fire?
It'll be a mauve. Because Drow.
No.
I don't have mouth, but mouth?
Purple.
That's a word.
Purple.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I have a purple. So yeah,
Probably
as you
just posh purple.
yeah. So as you sort of let fly with this purple energy, the hobgoblin lights up like a rave in the middle of the night. You see like shining sort of purple light cover him. The drow behind him seems unaffected.
Oh. In that case, I shall continue sauntering over to here.
I see there is one traitor amongst you. I'll take my pleasure with that one.
Now what about Jorky?
We shall
fine.
see.
See,
Okay.
oppression inheriting the system.
Mm-hmm. And with that, it is that drow's turn, actually. Bring up the character sheet. Nice. So this one will actually come past and come up to Jin and Stampede,
Zio. Oh.
and will actually take. Yeah, so you will see him, him. It's because it's the way that thing is. Right. So she will take out a scimitar, and in the other hand, you notice she brings out a hand crossbow.
Oh, she's doing what I did.
Oh yeah, and she will attack both Stampede and Jin.
Damn it!
God.
Oh, foiled.
My lying has failed me.
I will
Oh.
say this: it wasn't so much lying foiled as she basically said, "Kill them all," as in all of you guys. So
My lying failed me.
yes. So against you, Stampede. Ah, it was a 10. Yep. Against you, Jin will also be another scimitar as she kind of slashes towards you, and that was another 10.
Does
Because
not hit.
yeah, I can't roll for shit.
We're on the
However,
same side. What are you doing?
so she will take 2 slashes at you guys, and then fuck it, why not? She'll also go for Traveler with a hand crossbow. Why not? Really? And misses.
Your bald head looking very beautiful today. I can almost see my reflection.
Yeah, that will be.
Yay, Tash is also
Okay.
back.
I will say yes because of what can happen. Yeah, so with that, Stampede. Yes, Will Beaten is like less compared to me. Stampede, what are you doing? my friend?
I would like to moo. Moo!
Move, bitch! Get out of the way!
Even more cross because he was looking forward to a run up, but it's right in front of him, so I'm just gonna
Squish.
bop her on the head twice.
Yep.
Ideally. Hoppa! Ooh, 17. Book.
17 does hit, yes.
Do I have to hang on? I have to check this every bloody time. Do I have to move to get iron within, iron without? I don't think I do.
Man says double M.
No, first attack of the round, so I get an extra
D6.
2 on top of that for just being a chonky boy.
Nice.
So 14, it's not bad.
Okay.
And numero dos is
A natural 20. Nice. So that's 12,
Noise.
14, I think. Yeah. Actually, she will. No, she won't with that. Never mind. I have to read the thing. Yeah, you
Wait,
kind
no,
of bash.
that's I get the rage on top of that as well. Yes, so that's how many is that? That's like all maths has just failed me.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's 9 plus 8 plus
17, 19.
Right. Oh yeah, so it's just the 9 plus the 8 plus the 2, right?
Oh, plus 3. Sorry, I forgot the 3. So that would be 17. Because you double the dice. Perfect roll. So that. Would
Oh,
be
so you
12,
ignoring
2d6.
the 8 then? Sorry, so 18, 20.
I
Right,
thought we were
so
doing.
the way I do it, because of that, because looking at D&D Beyond this way is just a bit weird. It's 2d6, so I'm basically max damage from each of them, right? So that would be 12.
Yeah.
Plus the 3 would be 15.
17.
16, 17.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, right.
I think that's how it's supposed to be done. I have no idea because this is.
I think
confusing.
what that's done is, I don't know, the roll plus 3.
Because the way it looks like it rolls on this, like it forces one of them to be a crit, and then that I don't know why I don't. It's weird. So it's up to you.
Oh, yeah, no, go with it. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. It's still a big, it's a big chonky bonk on the head. So
Yeah,
Chunky bonk.
chunky bonks all round. Yeah. Are you doing anything else?
moo.
Oh, your perfect rolls aren't on as well. It should be a 12, not an 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
fine.
that's why it was confusing.
That's my low.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay. With that, then it is those guys go. So the now glowing hobgoblin will move up and start talking because that's the word. Stampede. Did it do it? No, it didn't do the thing.
It did not do the thing.
It did not do the thing, but does a 14 hit? Probably not.
14, no.
Yeah. So this guy comes up, and you kind of get the feeling that he might be a bit blinded by the light.
Blinded
not as-
by the light.
Yes. As he takes a swing at you, and misses. And seeing as he's the only one alive, Jin, what are you doing?
I thought we were friends, man. How could you betray me? Jin.
Man, game over, man.
Jin is just going to do a level 1 Tasha's Caustic Brew. Please make a DC 15 dex check for both of these people, please.
Okay, doke.
That's you. Just blue. Just coming out of his face.
Was it DC
15.
15. So he bulks it. Right, this one. And she. Oh, she passes. It was right on the edge there. With a 27. So
So both of them passed.
no, the hobgoblin failed,
Right.
and the drow passed.
Okay, so the drow takes... the hobgoblin takes 2 damage. Sorry. 4 damage on 2.
4.
My brain.
The drow will take 2 for half damage on that, or?
Is it half damage on caustic brew or?
I do not believe so. I think it's
Okay.
just 1. I will look now. I'll display it as well.
Oh, we covered. Oh, yeah. So it stays on them.
Yeah.
So that is acid. As well.
Yeah. And if I know these hobgoblins, they're not gonna wash it off. They're just gonna keep attacking. So.
Probably not. Yeah. Okay, because I forgot his turn, I'm gonna add his turn now. But fair. I thought I'd roll for him, but he didn't, so he's gonna go last.
That is the end of my turn, though.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. And you see, because he sort of managed to find his stuff and sort of bring it out, so he will bring out a crossbow and shoot at that one, but it looks like his sort of torture has taken a bit of a toll and he misses.
Which one's he shooting?
Baldy.
Baldy
Ah,
McBaldsome.
Baldy McBaldsome.
Yes. With that then, he's gonna kind of curse and just reload, and we'll come back to the top round. Zach, what are you doing?
Hello, sorry. Yeah, it's me. Cool.
Earth to Zach.
Earth to Zach.
It's
Zach
your
is
boy.
hidden and not paying attention.
Just having a little nap in the behind the
Having a
light there.
nap. What?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Oh no! Oh no. I'll pop out from around the pillar and I'm gonna throw dagger. Don't have it. I don't have any. I'm gonna yes. I'll throw 2 daggers.
Okay.
For you don't lose any.
Which one?
The main.
That one. Okay.
Roll. 27.
27 will hit. So this is for the first dagger, yeah?
Roll and the other one with roll thrice. Roll thrice?
Yeah, roll thrice.
What?
Yeah?
And it will just give you the best.
The best
3
2.
The 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That will is what I'll do next time.
So that will help.
I think the stream has stopped.
No, it's just in the
Oh, there we
refresh.
go. Okay.
Okay, so you fling both daggers and they sort of like hit. Sort of like in the sort of back shoulder sort of area. Eliciting a curse in Undercommon that Brother Lex will understand as basically fucking bitch.
I can understand that
Okay.
too. I think there's 3 drow.
I don't act.
Yeah, you haven't actually taken that.
Fair enough. Okay, whoever can speak Undercommon will hear the fucking bitch. Yeah.
What is it I don't
Yes,
get
I am.
Undercommon? Why?
Don't know. Yes, I am a bitch. And because the bonus action was to throw another dagger, I'm not hidden.
No problem. Are you moving anywhere or are you just staying where you are?
I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Onyx, what would you like to do?
Gonna get in there and attack with my rapier again.
Okie doke. Roll 2 hits.
Do I have sneak attack because there's people adjacent?
Yes, you will get sneak attack.
Cool. It's 19 hit.
This is with your rapier, right?
Yes.
So the drow, as you sort of come up and go to sort of hit, she kind of goes sort of try and parry you. And as she does, you kind of just manage to slip it in and kind of catch her on the backside. So she sort of tried to defend herself.
Well, hell.
But yeah.
She slips
Just
it
managed
in
to slip it into her backside.
and gets her in the backside. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Well.
She's looking very rough as you manage sort of, as you do, you sort of, I can't describe this shit, but as you sort of manage to stick it in, you kind of get it like right up in the kind of clavicle kind of area, and you do see like a trail of blood as she kind of coughs up a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna also then do my crossbow. I don't have the disadvantage on range, do I? With that feat.
With crossbow expert, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, 5 foot's fine. Cool. Same again, 22 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
It's like 24.
Same one?
Yes, Baldy.
Yeah. I will say sneak attack is only once per round.
Oh, okay.
Not every time.
That's fine, just the 6 piercing.
She's looking very rough as she sort of, as you kind of pull out the rapier and then sort of like shoot, you kind of manage to get her sort of like in the chest, and more blood sort of starts coughing up. Are you doing anything else?
No.
Okay. Brother Lux, what would you like to do?
How rough does Baldy look?
Baldy looks rougher than fuck.
Okay.
Like she's on her last legs.
Right, in which case, Brother Lux will run.
Kill it with fire.
Run 30 feet to there. And shout. Lizatray! The name of his god whilst holding his symbol, and cast Word of Radiance. Which
Nice.
is a DC 15 con save.
Okay, doke. Is that just for her or for her?
It will be for her and the guy behind her, because that is a creature within 5 feet.
Okay, doke.
It's a burning radiance erupts from me.
Haha. So he fails. She passes.
Okay, he takes 13 points of damage. She just looks at me like I'm mental.
It's like, of course, one of you don't know your place. She says as she sort of like, as blood is just sort of pouring out. Anything else?
No, that's going to be me for the moment, because that's all I've got, I think. Yeah, I'm not spiritual weaponing or healing words or 2-weapon fighting. No, because I've cast a thing and I have a shield. No, that's it.
Okay. So it will be her turn. And you see, sort of as the gauntlet on her arm sort of begins to glow, that she casts darkness.
Really?
Nah.
That's interesting.
Huh.
Oh, but your
Fuck,
turn's
what the
not
hell just happened in front of
ages
me?
away
No,
from
no,
it.
Just the wrong side of her turn.
Yeah.
You can still hit the hobgoblin for normal damage though, of normal rolls, because he's got fairy fire on him, right?
Fairy darkness, I think.
Does it? Which one trumps which?
I don't think it trumps. I think it just advanced.
No, darkness will trump it, I think.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, I thought they just
Essentially, the only
advantage
thing
and
that darkness can see through darkness is people with eyes of the Runekeeper or something like that,
Yeah,
and
it's
Devil
great.
Sight or something like that.
It's Devil's Sight and...
Devil's Sight. I knew it was one of them.
Unless you
True
like
sight.
banish it with a light, magic light that's
I think
above. a level, is it, or of the darkness? I think.
Yeah, I mean, basically, my
Phil's played
lighting
cleric.
will
For the sort of thing, I will put the darkness like this simply because it makes it easier for me to see where everyone fucking is. But technically,
Yeah, so
you cannot see anything. You just see.
very far is dispelled because it's only first level spell.
Let's see.
So
Can
the
she see as
purple
well? That's the
vanishes.
question.
No,
I know
probably
what
not.
I'm doing. What
We
is
can
that?
still make. We still
Is
get
that all,
attack
is that all
opportunity.
she doing?
You don't. I don't think you do get attacks of opportunity because you can't see the target, and if you're
Well,
blind,
it's still
you can't
it's
see.
with disadvantage.
No, if you can't. I don't think you can hit a.
Attacks of
target.
opportunity, I think, are only when you see all force movements. I think. I will double check.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, you can't because when you're blinded, you can't take attacks of opportunity. Or when you're invisible, you can't receive them.
Yeah, hostile creature that you can see.
So with that, she will then move back a little.
Yeah.
With that will be the end of her turn. Stampede, what would you like to do? You're engulfed in darkness. You cannot see around you. You can hear.
But I also
also
I knew that the Baldy was in front of me and that
Mhm.
the other one was sticking me from that way. Do I hear the one that cast the spell moved?
I will say you can have a free action. You can give me a perception check to see if you can hear that Madame moved.
Nope.
Please don't thump me.
Thump, 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 thump.
Stampy.
I would like to describe it as a wild swing, but
God.
hits that aims for. Oh no! Oh God! What am I doing?
That's you flailing.
How do I get rid of that?
Click the arrow icon on the top left-hand side of
Amazing.
the cursor icon.
That's amazing. Oh God, what am I doing? I would like to. Yes, I'd like to draw that guy's face blue.
So you can- I'll see
I
if we
will.
Yep.
I'll reckless attack.
Okay, so it'll be a straight roll then to try and hit the hobgoblin that still remains.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Right, so what?
That's just your damage.
Yeah.
Oh, you've put on forced crits, not.
That's the thing you told me to put on.
Yeah. No, right. Cool.
No.
So, open the.
Fuck's sake.
I know. Open the dice again. Right. It's not the forced critical hits. It's under more options. So turn that off.
Now I have legs.
And then in critical hit rule, down a little bit. It's homebrew perfect rolls. There's should be a little drop down.
That's what it is.
Is it?
You've also managed to turn on force critical hit though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
turn
don't
off
want
the-
that.
Turn that
Oh,
one.
Don't want
wait. Hold on. Right. Okay. There we go.
17. Ooh. Bonk. You kind of lash out and you sense that you are very close, but you might.
I think the idea is that I
missed.
swing ahead of me, and I'm
Yeah.
surprised there's no smush as I get directly in front of me. But I'm satisfied with the smush as as it goes around here.
You literally, you almost feels like kind of smushed, but it feels like either something or you hear something move as you sort of flail wildly, sort of thing. Just barely missed.
Right. Have another go then.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No. Are you doing anything?
I have no idea that Baldy is no longer there, so I will stay there. I guess.
Okey-doke.
Stampede is a simple soul. If she stabs me, I know she's still there.
Yeah. Saying that, the hobgoblin.
So for the love of God, no one get a natural one, because then I'll probably hit you.
Yeah. With that, the other hobgoblin, the last remaining, will sort of move forward. Say what? There is a D4. Lux is 1, Jin is 2, Stampede is 3. Onyx is 3, and Stampede is 4. 1 for the Lux. This will be at disadvantage because he cannot see for fuck.
Light in the dark. Ow.
He is actually. Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, even as a squishy wizard, I believe. Oh no, is that the damage? Nope, that's a D20. And mine is not going to hit you, is it?
No. No, it's not.
Even as squishy spellcaster. Yeah, so that's all he's going to do. Jin, what would you like to do?
I'm going to attempt to push past the hobgoblin.
Okie doke. So this will be. Where I see it is.
Strength or athletics, is it? I don't know.
I'd say strength, yeah. So just give me a strength. Unless you're proficient in athletics, then.
No, 15.
That'd be against his strength. I mean, the way I'm rolling, of course. Yeah, you managed to get past him.
Does that take, how much movement does that take from me?
I'd say half movement.
Half movement. So. Do I bump into this person?
Yeah, so as you sort of like manage to push past, you kind of come across and you sense that there's something in front of you. Sort of as you sort of like step forward, you kind of, you know that sense where you know something's close in the dark? It's that sort of...
I can sense your bald head anywhere. I know where you are.
My bald senses are tickling.
Black here, but I can still see my reflection.
You can feel the breath on your skin now.
So you said half movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't move any further. Actually, I'm going to attempt to dash and push past this elf person too.
Okay. Give me another strength check.
Can I just use the same one?
No, this is someone different. Yeah, as you sort of go to push forward, you kind of bash into her and she pushes you back. Like, no, little one. I'll decide when this ends.
Alright, so you're there then, so that means I can just kind of...
Do you know where she is?
Try to push against her to get around her. Is it blocked? Can I not get past this bit? Is that because there's a light there?
It's sort of like, it's where sort of like the end of the wall is and the light, but like I said, you can't see.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to push around it.
I'd say no, not
okay.
this turn.
I'll say
this
then.
turn. Yeah. I say because that would have taken the movement sort of like being pushed back then.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll say my turn.
Okay. With that, you hear the sound of sort of like bones snapping, and sort of something animalistic onyx by the side of you.
Ooh.
Yes, you can give me I don't know if you would actually.
Oh no.
So you yeah, so you kind of hear something happening sort of behind and to the side of you, and you can hear this sort of like dogged breath. But other than that, that's about it.
I knew I should have thrown that silver coin.
I get a little mohawk tuft of fur on the back of my neck.
I knew I should have thrown that silver coin at him.
Motherfucking dogs, man. And
as you can hear it kind of come past you and sort of close in on the hobgoblin. As he will take an attack. At disadvantage. Come on!
Nice.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh.
That's already good, though.
Yeah. So yeah, you kind of get the sense that something kind of strikes out in front of you at the hobgoblin or where Balding was. But other than that, nothing happens. With that, Zach, what would you like to do?
A lot of things have happened since the darkness went up.
And you know none of it.
I don't know any of it. She did speak though.
Yes. You can give me a free action perception check to figure out if you know where she randomly was.
Zach just heard ting ting, balding head, ting ting.
Over here, I would say you get the general direction, but it's still pitch black.
Okay, get the general direction.
Go for it.
And what I'll do,
Bye, Jin.
And Tim.
what I'll do,
yes.
I will.
We're lucky it's not
straight
stairs,
people.
otherwise we'd be in the middle of a black hole by now.
Yeah. I will say if you want to take your elven accuracy, because the disadvantage and advantage sort of cancel each other out, it'll be a straight roll.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What I'll do is I will. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'll what's it called? Steady aim.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna kind of be like.
Yep, it'll still be a straight roll.
That's how I'm doing it. I'm listening to see if if I can hear it,
Yep.
and then lob in the dagger. And
So
hopefully-
yeah, it'll be a straight roll to hit.
But I can roll twice.
You can basically what happens is because the disadvantage imposed by the darkness cancels out the advantage because it doesn't stack. So essentially, you can still throw twice. It's just it'll be 2 straight rolls rather than
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Good.
because it's steady aim and sort of elven accuracy are basically the
Yeah,
same thing.
that's a good shout. I was gonna roll.
So 19, and you're going for Baldy McBallface?
Yeah. So because I've got elven accuracy.
It would still cancel out. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. The darkness cancels out the advantage because the advantage doesn't stack. It's not like you have super advantage.
No, whenever you have advantage on attack roll using.
Yeah.
Oh right. Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. I understand.
Shit, you hear a thunk, and sort of as you assume the first one hits. Jin, you hear sort of a gargled and then as something falls, and the darkness ends as Baldy McBallface lies down dead.
Yeah.
I'll say, as you went to throw the second dagger, that's when the darkness ends.
Oh.
I did it.
Hey, you did
Okay.
well.
Yeah,
I mean, you still have the hobgoblin in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Don't
I let
stop
some.
me now.
Should I let someone else kill that one?
Oh,
I mean, it's up to you. You still have, yes.
Oh, I don't know if
No, I don't. Actually, I use steady aim, so no, I don't have a second dagger.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to count this because I forgot about it, but he didn't wash off the acid and he still takes acid damage on his turn. Or was it on my turn?
I don't
His
know.
turn.
His turn. So I think his turn has come around. So roll that acid damage,
Yeah.
just to see if he's still standing at the end of the darkness. I mean, I think that's just a thing. So yeah, no, you just see him slowly being eaten by acids. In the middle of the thing. Yes, slowly melting.
I killed them both, guys.
And I will say, with that, you're out of combat.
Cool.
That was
I'm gonna just run away from the dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
agility.
It's gonna nope the fuck out of there.
Yeah, as the darkness sort of ends, Onyx sort of turns and notices this sort of on 2-legged, this black, jet black werewolf kind of form with sort of slight greying hairs and quite brightly green eyes. Yes, slightly glowing. As it sort of turns to her, it's like, fair enough.
Onyx, what happened? You were far less canine last time I saw you.
So, I'm not Onyx. As you see,
I see.
in sort of bands, the hairs begin to sort of recede, and I was hoping you'd be a bit more use, but yeah, my roles say fuck off. Standing before you is a sort of rough-looking trouble.
Has he still got clothes, or how did they?
He does still have clothes. I'm not being completely sort of thing, but he does have clothes. I mean,
we're not going to get to roll for sausage.
I mean, I will say I was umming and ahhing whether or not to have him bigger when you found him. However, I thought because we're supposed to be streaming this, I won't go too NSFW. I mean,
that's another.
I'm not going into
hashtag.
that. Yeah, I'm not going into that.
Just type.
I mean, what do you roll for sausage? I'm thinking D8,
D12. D12.
No, because then you can get a. Well, I suppose you get micro penis on that.
Yeah. 2d6.
Yeah,
just so you're not too.
seems,
Yeah, so you're not too unkind.
You see that, or a D8 plus 4.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, luck didn't mess you up, Tash. You messed you up. You rolled a natural 20, but the darkness made you roll a disadvantage.
I know.
Yes.
That's because it's the thing of being a DM is like the literal thing is, oh yeah, I can do this as the bad guy, but then if you have an NPC that's supposed to be helping, you also hurt yourself. Yeah, so what are you guys doing?
Brother Lux is going to have a look at the gauntlet, the drow one was sporting.
Okay.
Onyx is going to go down here to where they were all stood when we got here.
Fair enough.
See what they were doing.
Stampede is gonna ask that dude why he's a dog.
Are you a cow?
Yeah, it's like
But
why
I'm
are we
always
editing?
a cow.
Don't have a cow, man.
Okay, so in answer to Stampede, Devil sort of looked at you, he's like, let's just say running in the woods when you're a kid, sometimes things find you.
Splinters did this?
Yes, very nasty splinters.
Child.
Bags of pornography.
I mean, weren't you some sort of form of little version of yourself at one point? Or were you...
You were a child when this happened.
Yes.
That
Oh.
is
Does that mean
How do
you
look on the
transformed
situation?
into a very cute were puppy?
Oh my god, it probably was, wasn't
Cute.
it?
When you say that,
cute.
he does seem to like get a bit red in the face when you say like you start like going, "Oh, cute puppy." It's like, "Oh,
The cat wouldn't have said that though.
No, yeah.
oh no,
nah.
I'm saying like, "Oh, Nick's just saying that." It's like, "Oh, fuck's sake." It's just, you just sort of.
Do you think the first time it changed, it was surprised by the tail and started chasing it round in a little circle?
Can we leave my childhood alone? As he says that, he will sort of like come into the chamber.
I feel there were deep.
He's sort of like bright red in the
issues here.
face.
No,
I mean, yeah.
right.
I mean,
You
it's
wanna
either
talk
this or
about
we.
it, or?
I mean, it's either this or we hunt you down with pitchforks and torches.
I mean,
Yikes.
we're in the middle of a mission. I mean, I'm grateful for you guys like
There's always
finding
time
and
for
helping
therapy.
me.
We can do this in the
No.
pub on the way when we get back.
Yes.
Anyway, enough
Um,
about the dog man. Let's just.
Yes.
Yes.
My tail's going.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
nuts.
issue. Dogs
Yeah.
are fine.
So looking at the chamber, I'll just briefly say this before I come to the gauntlet. There is a sort of can't think of the word. A sort of iron bar grate door thing.
Portcullis.
Portcullis, that's the one. I was like, I know the word. Leading further in and sort of to the south. There are two sort of wooden doors on each side of this chamber. The doesn't seem too much else. And looking at Baldy's gauntlets, you can give me an Arcana check to see if you notice what makes it magical. Or if it is magical.
It friendship?
Yes.
Who was doing that?
No.
Yes! Friendship is magic, and that's what powers his gauntlet.
Is it her boldness?
Yes, you think that this thing is what made her head just so shiny.
Oh, so it's not powered by her boldness. It was caused.
If this
Yeah.
caused the boldness, I'm gonna
Oh.
move away.
Yeah, Jesus.
Okay.
Same. My reflect have
Is-
gone.
So
I'm
okay.
gonna remove the gauntlet and chuck it in a bag for later.
Okay.
I'm taking
I'm
this.
taking my daggers as well. There's a few on there. Don't wanna,
Yeah.
miss them.
Okay.
it-
Yeah.
Sticking out.
Is there any clue around here as to what they were doing?
From what you
Guarding.
can tell, yeah, it looked like this was just sort of where they were guarding.
Okay.
So perhaps whatever loot that this stronghold has is maybe deeper in.
Is this a see-through door?
Yeah, it is a portcullis, so it's basically
That's the
iron
one.
bars.
That's the word. Portcullis. See-through door.
Yeah, see-through door.
Can the tabaxi fit through it?
Oh well, catalytic.
No.
How thin are the bars?
They're about yay thin wide.
Nope, not even a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I? So what can I see through it? The other side.
So seeing through it, there does appear to be a large chamber that you can see. If you probably wouldn't see about that much. There's another chamber beyond.
Okay.
You can see.
Do we have anyone who knows how to open doors?
All right, let me at it.
No, it's me. It's me.
No. I think no, young Zach. I think Sampede's been waiting for his moment to shine.
Imagine him just getting in front of like, and then just headbutting the door.
It's unlocked.
Oh no! Then he gets his horn stuck in it. He's like,
Yeah.
Wait, you want me to open a door? Or are you gonna open a door? Okay.
There are
No,
plenty
I'm
of doors.
So what doors are we opening?
how about you open the door together?
Well, you can open that one, look.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm having a listen at that one.
Okay, roll me a perception check to listen at the door. Is our resident edgelord?
Yeah, can I investigate it first, though?
So you're investigating the portcullis, yeah? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So
did you just do that?
I didn't investigate. I was looking through it. Yeah. Then we started talking about the wooden door.
Just gonna. Okay.
okay, so if you're investigating the portcullis, roll me investigation.
Yep, that is
Nice.
clear of traps. And
It's
then
the
I will open
portcullis!
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So while you do that,
That's fine.
you don't seem to hear anything from the other side, Stampede. It seems to be quiet on the other side of the door.
Is it locked?
No.
After all that.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's
Is
have
the-
a look. let's just have a look. They would have heard all that commotion and come out if there was anyone in it.
Mm-hmm.
He says, hopefully, before dying.
Yes, in the 12 to 18 seconds that we were fighting for, that might have.
It might have alerted other people, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, you see sort of a room quite there, a couple of say chests and maybe a wardrobe or two that I can see at the other side, and you can see that it sort of like angles off and then turns a corner at the end.
All right,
But yeah, the portcullis is not trapped as far as you can tell, edgelord.
Cool.
Yeah, as far as that investigation could tell.
I
Okay,
rolled
well-
a 4.
You go do the other door. I'm at the portcullis.
Oh, sorry. Alright, I'll do
have
the.
you-
That's for the other door then.
Wait,
It's not locked.
It's that good a roll. You can see from here,
Yeah,
from where you are. Just like
Yeah.
I opened it.
You just look at doors and
Okay.
they open.
Probably not locked, but that's fine. Sorry, I'll go over here.
I can't help it. I just look at doors, they just open. I'm sorry.
That was fine.
Okay, so which doors are who's opening which door?
I'll do the portcullis.
Yeah, I'll do this.
There's a witch door?
Yeah.
Which door? Yes, it's a third door that you haven't yet.
Is
No,
it even locked?
right. The door that Zach is by is not locked.
Yeah.
The
Is the-
portcullis, I would need a sleight of hand check from you,
Okay.
please, on it.
Here
There
comes a
might be
four.
more
Oh, there we go.
doors.
It's more than mine.
There's always going to be doors.
Well
Did you
done.
roll
Yeah.
4?
It might not always be locked.
Yeah, so as you sort of have a look at the portcullis, you can see a sort of hidden sort of partially behind the pillar with the torches. There does appear to be a switch. Though there looks to be some sort of mechanism that sort of locked it in place. You're able to sort of, with your thieves, sort of like tinker in and sort of clunk, and you hear a clunk as the lever is essentially unlocked for you to pull and open the portcullis.
Cool.
Because just because it's a portcullis doesn't mean there's actually like a lock there.
It just looks threatening.
Yeah. So do you open the portcullis?
Yeah.
So clink, 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 as the portcullis sort of like is risen up.
And out comes a Tarask.
Yay.
Not tempt me.
Spoilers.
I'm pretty sure I have that thing somewhere. But yeah, sort of portcullis rises up and leaves the chamber open for you guys.
Okay. Which way are we going? Are we doing the wooden doors first, or? Ooh.
It's up to you.
Should we do
What
the
you guys
portcullis?
doing?
I feel like portcullis is probably the way to go. But I
Seems
feel
like
like
They were all stood in front of that door.
Yeah, it seems like the
Yes.
more important door.
yes, but I feel like we should check the wooden doors just in case we get flanked.
Let's
What
try
you
not
guys
to
doing?
surprise us. I'm letting the rogues go first.
Good idea.
I'm at this door.
What are
Apparently.
the rogues doing?
I'm
Are
gonna
you
unlock
opening it?
this. Yeah, it's not. It's not even.
Just more.
I'll listen
not
though.
locked.
I'll listen. I'll listen.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Alright, I'm good at that.
Sounds like a door.
Yeah, you can't hear anything on that side of the door
Then
either.
I will open the door.
Pretty much exactly the same as you see on the other side. There's sort of wardrobes and chests against the back wall, and it does sort of angle and then turn around the corner. Does not appear to be anything there though.
Someone's room. Boo.
So what the rest of you doing while this is happening?
Stompy. I will.
Are you going in?
Yeah, why not? A bit of
Okay.
I hope
stealth.
there's
I will stealth the massive clomping bar. It doesn't really matter, does it? But even so, I
No.
can see.
So
3.
turning the
Fantastic. Another 3.
I will say, turning the corner, you see a couple of beds, a few sort of almost personal like lockers at the peak of the bed, but it does not appear to be anybody in the room.
Tiny
Uh,
bed.
I'll have a-
Tiny beds.
Tiny
see.
bed.
I'll have a. I'll
Because
have a
my
rummage.
scale in Dungeons and Dragons is terrible.
I'll have a rummage,
Mine
have a rummage
too.
around in there,
People
see if I
laughed at
find
me.
anything useful.
Other than sort of maybe a couple of uniforms, just sort of like bedrolls, couple of rations. There's not a lot. It just seems to be a sort of like a dorm or sort of like quarters for guards that was perhaps stationed here to guard the vault.
Fair enough. Right, back out. Yoink.
Mm-hmm.
Seem to be just barracks over there.
Do you want to have a look the other way to see if that's all the barracks?
Zakadoo.
Yes.
Crazy
look.
Zakadoo.
Let's have a look.
Unleash
That
the
is
spiders.
Aw.
At least now we know.
I will also check, rummage around and check under the beds because that's where people hide in horror films.
Under the mat.
Yeah, there's the Tarrasque monsters under the bed.
Oh, hello.
I mean-
you find the guards' pornography.
Yes, you do
Nice
actually find a
stash
bit
it.
of you do find a bit of pornography.
Is it good?
What's the
Yeah,
D&D
roll for
version of
pornography.
furry?
Yeah, it's medieval. It's like a terrible, like,
It's wood
charcoal
carvings.
drawing.
Is
Featuring
You found
Velvet Hammer.
Yes, I'll
find
take
the
that and put it in my bag
For research.
for
Yeah.
research purposes, and then
You
be
find a
like,
copy of-
now in there, load of shit.
You have a copy of Mordenkainen's Tome of
Of
Hose.
Hose. Yes.
At least now we know.
Like it.
All right, follow me, gang.
Tasha's strap-on of everything.
I'll go through the
We'll
portcullis.
follow.
I find that really weird. Okay. So as Onyx moves into the room, as she sort of like crosses a bit of a threshold, you notice several runes that were on the floor light up. As they do, and Onyx, you will definitely see this
Yikes.
because you decided to come in first. You
shit.
see two portcullises on either side of the chamber sort of rise, and these two, which were open, they slam shut.
Shit.
As they do, two very large creatures enter the chamber. You can give me a nature check to see if you know what these things are.
A what check?
Nature.
A nature check.
Oh, shit.
Not a fucking clue.
Big.
Can we see these?
Horrifying.
Probably not where you are.
I'll
yeah,
do one
so
because I'm gonna see it at some point.
yeah.
Oh, hey, I've seen these before, but I haven't seen them yet.
You haven't seen them, but when you see them, you will know that these things are known as carrion ogres.
Carrion ogres.
Carrion ogres.
Weird.
Because I find random shit on D&D Beyond, I like to throw it at you.
Does it have tentacles?
Yes, it does have
Oh
tentacles.
my god, it's an ogre with tentacles.
Consent.
It's
ogre.
We didn't ask for that.
A Karen ogre. It's asking for the manager.
Yes.
But I also didn't say no, so.
Yeah, so you see basically as these two sort of portcullises open, these things with like one arm out, another arm, and yeah, you just see this thing
dear.
come out.
That's
Both
right,
of
I'm
them,
guessing-
both
guessing
of
it's
them
slow.
give us slowish.
Mhm.
As these things roar at each other and see you. I'll give you one round to decide what the fuck you're doing.
I will. Yeah, I will turn back to everyone else and go, come back, and then run towards the portcullis and try and shut it behind me.
No, this is the way we're supposed to go. This is the way we're supposed to go.
Yeah, but we can plan a bit better if there's
No.
a door between us.
I can't see. You're not gonna. Oh, we can't. Is there a lock? Can we see a lock? Can I see a lock? I'm gonna go there so I can see.
Yeah,
There
I'll
is
go
a
back.
lever that Onyx did use to sort of open the portcullis. As she does run back to you guys, these things come charging up behind
Oh, fuck.
her.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna. They're protecting.
They're
some
not
Yeah.
slow.
Shit, so.
They sort of run up, and she literally, by the skin, by the very tiniest of hairs on her tail, manages to get through the portcullis before one of these, well, both of them basically at the same time come up and sort of bash each other in the head as they try to grab her. What you guys doing?
Right, I'll shoot my crossbow through the portcullis.
Is the portcullis down? Did any of you actually pull the lever?
No.
Well, I said that was with like the thing was running back through and shutting it behind me.
That is fine. I'll let you do that. So yeah, as they get there and sort of knock each other, the portcullis is just beginning to sort of lower.
And
As you see them there.
this is down. Are these up?
These would be, you wouldn't know when Onyx came into the room, they were up, but as soon as the sort of portcullises with these ogres starting to rise, they fell. So these are now, as far as you know, down.
It wasn't anything to do with this portcullis, it was to do with the runes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh.
So does the ogre stepping on the runes not do anything?
Oh yeah, one of them kind of manages to pull himself up because they sort of like crush themselves trying to get at the door, because it's so big. But one of them manages to kind of come past the rooms. Nothing seems to happen as it tries to sort of get at the door.
Would they be big enough to fit through the portcullis?
They'd
If it
have
was
to
open?
squeeze. If it was open, they'd have to squeeze a bit. But you think they could? It'd be slow for them, but they could possibly get through the door. Yes.
Yeah, well, they got through these ones. They're the same
Yes.
size. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
because
Can
dungeons
I,
are scaling. But yeah.
when I get the chance, I would shoot a crossbow at it.
Okay, I would say you can roll to hit, but at disadvantage because you are like trying to aim it through a portcullis, which has like bars like that. So.
8.
Surprisingly, an 8 does not hit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it does. Ah.
Yeah, as they sort of see that you were gone beyond sort of their reach, they do kind of begin sort of come back into the room, and you do see them sort of like begin to sort of growl and sort of snap at each other, sort of thing.
Yeah, if anyone has any better ranged stuff, they can. Maybe a fireball would be good.
Don't look at me.
Onyx looks at the cleric.
The problem with a fireball is it's
Getting it in there in the first place.
We can raise the portcullis just enough for you to cast it and then lower
not
again.
so much that, it's just, what if they're not too bothered by fire?
That's worth a shot, though,
They
isn't it?
retreated, or are they just walking around?
They're just stomping.
They're
around.
walking around. You can still hear them. They're like,
Stompy,
stompy, yes.
They also rolled a 3 on their stealth.
Oh, they're not stealthing.
They're just wondering.
They are frustrated that their meal has now run away from them, and are letting you all know, because you can hear them sort of letting out this sort of terrible sort of roar sort of in the next chamber. And yeah, these things are speaking your language. Stompy stomps. Just sort of just
I know
stomping.
this language very well.
Yes, they're just sort of stomping around in the background. You do get the occasional sort of like where it sounds like they're smashing into the wall, that sort of thing, in frustration.
I think we are going to have to kill them. And we have to go.
Do a fireball.
They're kind of separating. Actually, if they're separating back into there, do you rogues think you can close the door on them?
Do you mean like on top of them, or do you mean as in like let one through and drop the portcullis down?
If we get them back
As one kind of comes back up and just sort of picks up a rock and just pelts it at the portcullis and misses completely, kind of getting above the portcullis before it turns.
I'll shoot a firebolt at it.
Can we
Oh,
see any?
I'll just send it.
Yeah. So there's no levers or anything on these two.
There was no levels. Yeah, like you saw on that Onyx saw when she came in.
Okay, so you can't see from here. That's cool.
And the other thing to do is
You hear you sort of see the room sort of light up again, and then you hear the sort of portcullises drop, and possibly these ones raise once more.
Can we see that? Can I see that from here? This one?
I'd say you'd be able to see from there. That one raises once more. So these are now open, and these ones are
Okay, nice.
closed.
Can we still hear the ogres?
You can still hear them in the background. They're not happy, but
Mhm. So they just wandered back into their own cells.
yeah, essentially you think perhaps they got bored
Hmm.
and frustrated at not being able to eat.
Damn it, there goes a fireball plan.
I see.
Well,
Can
there
we try and
might
stealth in?
there might be a way through.
Well, we need to work out how to get through there without setting the runes off.
I could.
What did you
I
say,
could-
Phil?
You can give me an Arcana check, because I would have thought from there you would have all seen the runes light up a little bit.
Yeah. What?
So
23.
you can give me an Arcana check to see if you can figure out what the runes are and what kind of trap this is, essentially. It is a trap.
Do we
Well,
have
you
like
guys-
a picture of the runes, or we?
No. Because that would think that I thought of that shit, but I
Cool.
didn't.
Yeah. Is there any patterns to it? And do this.
I rolled a 23 on my Arcana check.
Okay.
While you guys are doing your smart things, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, no problem.
I will roll my Arcana and see what happens. Nothing.
So, yeah, Zach and Brother Lux, the magic runes, you have no idea. However, Jin, you recognize some of the sort of like the patterns of the rune and actual shape of them.
Mm.
You're pretty damn sure that they match up to the gauntlet that Baldy had.
Well, look, you still have that gauntlet, right?
Yes.
Pass it here.
I passed in the gauntlet.
Yes, they're the same. Maybe this is a
with
key
it-
to get through?
I don't know. Why don't you try? I know what. There's this ancient ritual known as the hokey cokey. I recommend you put the gauntlet in and then put your left arm in.
And shake it all out. In, out, shake it all out.
I'll give it a try, I suppose. I put it on.
Mhm.
Uh,
As you put the gauntlet on, you all see this sort of, as the runes sort of begin to light up a little bit, glow for a second or two before becoming dull and inactive once more.
I instantly go bald.
Open the portcullis.
No. Well,
can I make a check to see how cursed Jin now is?
you can give me an insight check, yes.
Can't seem to take this off.
What?
Where's my insight gone? There we go. Oh. 19.
There was no sort of nefarious sort of glowing in the eyes. You didn't hear any disembodied voices. There was no sort of hail from some ungodly old one. So, and he's not possessed. Yet. This
Not
is me
until I get to the end.
Yes. In which case, curses for everybody. Hey. Yes. So what are you doing, Jin?
Is the portcullis up, or can I move into the room?
That portcullis is down. However, you do have the lever, which is next to it, which you can open as you wish.
I open it and walk in.
Okie doke. As you sort of cross this sort of line where the runes are, the gauntlet and the runes both sort of light up at the same time, pulse for a second, and then go dull. And nothing happens. The portcullises for here remain raised, and these portcullises remain lowered.
We're good.
You can sort of vaguely hear the distant monsters sort of like pouting in their basically rooms, like teenagers, sort of thing.
The question is whether or not that gauntlet lets more than one person. Well, we're just about to find out.
Yes.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We put the edgelord in.
We take the edgelord out.
It's
In,
fine.
out, in, out.
I love this tradition you made, Brother Lolth. It's great.
Yeah. So
how's that
as Zach crosses over the runes, nothing happens. The runes remain sort of inactive.
It's alright.
Okay.
And he's
Actually, we can
Fine.
see through the portcullis, can't we? So that's
yes.
fine. Alright, not too bothered then.
They're just open now, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's go and have a look at.
There's there's another one.
I'll have a. Yeah, I'll follow the guy with the gauntlet.
Yep. So these portcullises are open, and so is the next portcullis. They're also open.
And what can we see?
You can see another large chamber. No, that's hide. I said reveal. Roll 20. Thank you. Another large chamber ahead.
You reckon these doors connect to the same chamber?
Yeah, I reckon we'll probably have more runes on the floor again. So maybe.
Let the party! Whoop 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 whoop.
Yeah. You can each
Would
take
I-
a rogue.
You can have a rogue. Shotgun
Each rogue-
stampede.
Oh, I was going to shotgun stampede.
Oh no, shotgun stampede.
You can have the werewolf.
Oh, okay. I'll have the werewolf.
If he's a proper werewolf, he's immune to most damage.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
have him. Thank you, please, Tash.
Of course.
But who gets the
Uh,
clerics? I'm a cleric. Brother Lux is
Well,
the cleric.
brother,
Take your pick, I guess.
you're not a cleric.
I'm a
One-
cleric.
Do you want to go with
One cleric each.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Do you want to go with
I'm
the?
also a cleric.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're both that side. One of you come with me.
Yeah. Do you want to go with the werewolf or the cow?
as you're sort of deciding which
Uh-oh.
one's right,
I'll have
hear
Lux. Come on,
one of the ogres sort of come and
Did you-
crash
Brother
against
Lux.
the
Snort your way through it.
Just
We're
put the
fighting
gauntlet on.
over who we want on our teams.
We're splitting the pie.
Stampede, you're on our
Oh,
team.
no.
I have the
I-
werewolf.
You've got in there. You got in there safely. Then they'll-
Stampede, you come in.
Yeah,
you come
it
in
was
this
Yeah.
the
side.
gauntlet. Yeah, it's
Put the gauntlet on.
that side.
Slightly impatient, yet also cautiously, Trevor will start
That side?
walking through.
Guys, do we want a break at all?
I mean, it's one of those things where we can only play till about 10:30, 11, so it's
Oh,
up
okay.
to 2 people.
That's fine. That's fine then.
Oh,
Um,
you need the piss.
Are you gonna go pee?
I mean, nothing bad will happen to you.
No, I don't need a pee actually. Strange.
She's not DMing.
What's
I know, I'm not DMing
it.
It's like yeah. It's like we need an initiative round for DM to go and pee. Every round.
Oh, it all opens up into one. That's good.
I
Yes.
guess. Luckily there was one right there, so that's fine. Oh, cool.
Yes.
That's boring. I'm sorry, chicken.
So what are you guys doing? As you kind of come into this large chamber, there are 2 doors on either side, both of which are iron. Ooh, onyx. And the portcullis in the middle. Do you actually do that, Onyx?
Nope.
Ooh, Onyx. Ooh.
I went there first and I saw that door and I was like, no, I'm not gonna go near a door.
Okay,
So I
I
went there and I
will
was like,
say-
oh, there's a door there. Let me just.
As you sort of walk forward, your
Onyx,
foot
ah.
sort of, because you do still kind of come across it, your foot sort of, it's almost like your foot catches the edge of the like carpet or something like that. So I will need a dex saving throw from you as you sort of, you kind of trip over something and you see sort of these runes which are sort of carved into the sort of floor tiles begin to light up.
Ooh, dex save, evasion. Cool.
Yes. It may or may not work with evasion. We shall see.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck. So we might do the fumble rule. You can succeed because it is a natural one, but bad things happen. Or
I
you can
think
just
bad
take
things
it.
are going to happen anyway.
Oh yeah, but it depends how bad I can get.
You
So
can see all worse things can happen.
Okay. So if I take damage, I'll take half damage. But I don't know what this is for.
it's a bit of a fun thing. So
I kind of want to. I want to not. Wait, what
Just
was
to
it?
see
So
what
I can
happens.
I can succeed, but something bad will happen, or I just fail.
Yeah.
I'll succeed with something bad happening.
Okay. So you managed to save, which means you manage to kind of catch yourself and you don't kind of fall.
What?
Let me just read my
You
notes.
burst into flames.
Again,
Yeah, again. Fucking hell.
my favorite thing about your stream setup, Bree, is like, check out our stats. The arrow is pointed towards Tim instead of the actual stat.
Tim right now, yeah, I know.
Okay, so you manage to sort of like stumble forward as you see this sort of light sort of begin to sort of rise up from the floor tile, and you manage to get onto the next one, but that one begins to start basically glowing as well, and before you have a chance to react, you disappear.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Again!
And
Which character disappeared last time?
Yeah,
Onyx.
Catherine.
Oh, this one.
She ran right up to the bad line. She just.
however, this one, you don't take any damage initially, but you kind of
Is this-
reappear about 10
Oh.
foot in the air and you just drop.
But
Is
you
this
do
a
land on
thing
your
that
feet,
you can
it's
do?
bouncing.
Is this a thing that you can do? Like, do you just disappear and then reappear? Is this
Not
a
as far
thing?
as I know.
This is a Tabaxi rogue trait that they just disappear.
Yeah,
disappear in
oh,
random
Yeah,
places.
that's cool.
That's just
cool.
120 feet I can move in 6 seconds. It just looks like I'm teleporting.
So you would take 4 points of damage as you fell from the sky.
Does that count as halved then for the deck save? Or is that different?
It's different.
That's different.
Okay.
That's full damage. That's like a monk,
Right.
monk shit.
4 damage right on the tailbone, though.
So that would be... And 9 points
Oh.
of...
Because she has a tail.
So essentially, as you sort of begin to fall, you kind of feel drained and you sort of
Ooh.
land. And the rest of you can see this is sort of this like black smoke kind of, just as it sort of, as she kind of drops, kind of begins to fade as you take 9 points of necrotic damage.
Yikes.
That's gonna leave a
Yes.
scar.
Is that also not anything to do with the deck save then?
That was to do with the deck save, and
Ah,
that was
okay.
halved.
So
So
that's-
you succeeded.
So is it rounded
It is rounded down.
down?
So 8 and 8 would be 18. Yeah, because you.
Oh, it's already, you've already halved it.
Start the music.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, this has been going for a while.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
ominous.
It's
It could be worse, actually, if you want ominous. Where is it?
No.
There it is.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I can hear.
That's the sound that I should have heard as I stepped on the stupid floor.
Yes.
Onyx, do you want this gauntlet? You seem to like going ahead of me.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should.
I take off the gauntlet and hand it to her.
Okay.
What did
Yep,
we find
she
out
puts it
after?
on.
It seemed to deactivate the rune trap in the previous room, so it
Right.
might act as a key to get past all the traps.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It only worked for one room so far. We don't know if any other room it works. for.
Yeah.
But if the cat puts that on, then it won't find the traps. The cat is the one that's finding all the traps.
Thanks, Alan.
Hopefully, it will deactivate the traps. Is what we're thinking.
Why don't you walk in here now and then test if I've deactivated them?
I don't like disappearing.
Neither do I.
It's a good thing not to dislike. Good thing to dislike.
Trevor will sort of like lean over to you, Zach, and like, is it normal that the cat sort of disappears?
Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
Wait, what?
What?
I'm a blink cat.
Sorry? What did he say? Sorry.
He kind of leaned over to you and said, "Is it normal that the cat disappears?" And sort
I'm
of,
pretty sure it is, yeah. I don't know.
It's starting to be, yeah.
I mean, it's happened twice in like today, so
I
I don't know.
mean, I've known a few Tabaxi in my time, and I've never seen them do that.
Yeah, I know, right?
They can move quick,
It's a very
but...
new thing, so...
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, maybe she's some sort of. I'm assuming
Blink
it's a she,
cat.
but yeah,
Cat.
maybe it's some sort of
Maybe
strange
it's a blink cat.
variant.
Like you're a werewolf. Maybe she's a blink cat. I don't know.
I'm not going to live the end of that, am I?
Pretty sure that's gonna be a thing now. So.
How much of this room is trapped?
Yeah, can we see
All of
anything?
it.
Okay, roll me an investigation check. Investigation!
Amazing. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Yeah, so I'd say it's enough for basically most of you.
Oh,
Excuse
come
me,
on,
moth. So,
Fucking hell, even Brother Lux will spot something.
yes, so
Yeah.
with all that, I will say that...
To be fair, the cat did already set most of them off.
No. So essentially, you can see within this sort of like green boxed area are 5 foot wide plates that appear to be sort of raised. Each one has a sort of rune, pretty much the same rune, sort of
Rune?
carved into the stone. Yeah, rune. Yeah. This appears to be sort of most of the room is trapped by these pressure plates that disappear. The
Is
cat.
Is it the individual squares?
Essentially, yeah, they're about 5 foot each.
Oh, okay.
So,
Are there any runes on them or anything?
yeah, they each have
Oh,
carved into the stone.
Who's it?
Sorry, are they different?
No, they're all the same room.
Do you want to see what happens when Onyx wearing the gauntlet goes over them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Use that blink cat ability of yours.
Yeah, I don't really have much choice in it, do I?
No.
What happens?
Not by the sound of it.
Wait, so you want me to
To wear
step
it? Or...
here with the glove?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Actually, we should check that it's the same rune on the floors as on the glove.
Good.
One of the moves is on there. As you sort of say that out loud, I assume, Brother Lux, Onyx steps onto the first sort of pressure plate. As she does, the gauntlet begins to glow, and you see that the sigil, sort of like that closest matches the one that's on the floor, begins to glow on the gauntlet. But she does not disappear.
Hey. Okay.
Going well.
Alright.
Keep going.
I'll continue
Keep going.
over to this door.
Can Jin step on it right after she gets off it?
Yeah, if you want.
What happens?
Bye.
Are you just stepping on it, or are you trying to sort of like cross them?
Well, I'll step on the rune that she stepped on that didn't activate because of the gauntlet.
Okay, as soon
I was
as
trying
you
not to activate multiple of them at the same time.
Okay,
Activate
as you
one.
put your sort of foot down it, you are basically allowing it to. I'll say give me a dex save to see if you can get off the tile quick enough as the glyph begins to sort of go. Okay, with that you take. Where is it? That's right. You take 13 points of necrotic damage and are teleported
Where?
back to essentially the start zone. As you see Jin sort of reappear after disappearing with the same sort of wispy black smoke.
Well, that was stupid. I'm not healing you.
I just wanted to make sure like it was the last room that, I walked across them and then you could without activating the runes.
Okay.
So it seems like only the person with the gauntlet can walk across these rooms
Yeah.
instead of deactivating them and allowing everyone to walk across them.
Well, she could always try throwing the gauntlet back.
I will say, Onyx, you can see another leather sort of
Yeah.
next here.
I'm guessing that there's going to be something to disarm this room.
Hopefully.
The lever.
Is that the lever for the door?
We're gonna
Um,
find out.
Yeah.
It's not a massive mission impossible to make a line and
I'll-
walk across
I'll
it.
give it a little tug or something to
Mhm.
see if it affects the door.
So as the sort of you pull the lever, the portcullis does begin to sort of rise.
Okay.
As it begins to rise, you do hear sort of very loud series of clicks as you assume something changes.
Alright. Someone try stepping on the thing.
I look at Trevor and throw a small squeaky toy into the middle of the room, shouting, "Fetch!"
I'll do it.
Trevor will look at you dead in the eyes and
I'll step
just
on
sort
one.
of glare at you. As Zach puts their foot down, nothing happens. The rooms remain inactive.
Cool. So as this one's open, are
Still use
these
my,
two open?
Boots to
There are two iron doors which weren't open or closed. Well, they're closed, but they do not appear to have anything.
And open or closed, the two main options for a door.
I know.
A
The other
jar.
one being a jar.
Yes, they are
Okay.
closed iron doors.
Cowman jumped across.
Can
I-
jump?
Well
Can I
done.
see anything the other side of this portcullis?
Yes. You see another chamber. Of the opposite door, there are two very ornate looking metallic sort of doors set into the wall.
Alright, shall we investigate these side doors? Was there one outside as well?
Oh yeah.
Let's, I think, just straight
Go
down.
forward.
Go
I'll have a look here. In this one.
Okay. The door is locked, you'll be glad to know.
Oh no. Is it a portcullis? Can we see through it?
No, it's a solid iron door.
Right.
With-
Oh.
Actually, with a sort of like spider motif sort of engraved in the
Oh.
iron.
Is the other one the same?
The other side door, yes.
I'm gonna guess that it will unleash big fucking spiders. Like those big
Yeah, but it's
fucking-
also lol.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Might
love
be a
spiders,
thing.
don't they?
She just love
Just
a bit
a selection of
spiders.
spidery pajamas or spidery posters or something or other spider merch.
Okay.
Is
How
it,
about
is it spider or is it lol?
right?
Oh, actually,
It's
Lolth
Lolth.
herself.
It's sort of like Lolth symbol, if you know what I mean.
Okay, cool.
How about if
Oh,
me
it's
and
fine.
Zach swap around? So Zach is by this portcullis in case they need to open it, but I go to the door and open the door, and everyone else is ready to go through the portcullis in case it's more fucking spiders. And then if it is, I will just yeet to the portcullis.
If you wish. What you guys
Already
doing?
This is open though, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
open.
I've opened it, but like,
Well,
That's
why don't
what
you open the other
deactivated
one?
the floor.
well, I was thinking because if it's spiders, we'll probably want to like,
Yeah.
fuck off. If it's
Well,
not
what I-
spiders, then we can come back and investigate.
What I would like to do, Trevor's gone, great. What I'd like to do
It's like-
is,
He sort of turns. It's like, did you want me for anything, or were you just gonna give even more awkward questions? Because if that's the case, I need more alcohol.
I'm here if you want to talk.
yeah, that, we're here for you, man, yeah?
It's like-
I'm just saying.
I need a.
Cool. I'd like to, it's a big iron door, but I'd like to listen to see if
Okay, give me a perception check.
it's always worth checking, isn't it?
It's always worth checking,
Always
just in
worth
case you hear something.
To shoot death now.
You kind of put your ear up against the cold sort of iron, and you can hear sort of scratching. No, you can't hear anything through the door.
Can I
It appears to be
hear?
empty on the other side.
Can I hear or smell anything through this one?
You can give me a roll, but I would say that
Yeah,
you can't
Smells
hear or
of
smell
door.
anything. Yeah,
smells like blood.
Metal.
maybe a bit musty, sort of like it doesn't get used. You know that sort of like no one's been in there for a while sort of smell. But other than that, no.
Okay, so yeah, Zach, do you want to go by the portcullis in
Well-
case we open these doors and there's spiders?
No,
Because I can
I can
shift
also
when I want to. Can you?
While they're doing this,
Yeah,
what
well,
are the
they
rest of you doing? While they're arguing about who's going to be the rogue.
I like to think that they're literally arguing across the room while we're just like
Yeah, you guys just stay by the portcullis. All right, fine. I'll open it.
I think what we're doing is that. Well, they are.
Yeah, just all like ping ponging back and forth.
Getting more animated. Be like, I'll fucking open this door.
You know,
Why open mine?
Open this door.
Trevor
I'm gonna open it with us.
Trevor will turn to the rest of you. It's like, do any of you actually have any alcohol? Because that would make this
I
whole thing
do.
make more sense.
I have some vodka. Probably. I don't know.
Right. Okay. So
I'd
open the doors.
Yeah, what I'd like to do though is open it, but like, and I want to like.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
if you two are opening the doors, what I'll need from you both is a sleight of hand check because you both going to have to unlock the doors.
Yes.
Because they are locked.
Yes.
Don't forget
and
to
then
check for traps.
while they're doing that, what are the others doing?
Just
I am-
watching them open these southern doors. Well, actually, probably have a little bit of a peer into.
I'll be
Yeah.
looking at the into the room past the portcullis in case anything comes out from that area.
I've illusioned a bag of popcorn and I'm just watching the two. They fake eat.
Nice.
I'm considering drinking the holy water.
Oh, poor Phylactery.
Good chaser. It's a good chaser.
So yeah, Onyx, can I have a sleight of hand check?
I did. It was 14.
Oh yeah, sorry, it was the way it came up then. Yeah.
Need a
So
hand.
both of you are able to. I need a new set of eyes. Both of you are able to sort of unlock the doors. The locks weren't that strong, but yeah, it's easy enough.
Reserve the right to lock it again.
Yeah, it's easy enough. So yeah, what I'll say is you sort of open both doors, and sort of past the door you can see stacks of chests. Sort of not haphazardly, but sort of like stacked quite neatly. Sort of they look slightly ornate. They're sort of like iron chests, just sort of like plunked down. What are you doing?
We might be onto something here.
I'm gonna look inside, look around carefully. I guess look for traps or
Anyone wanna
other things in there.
help?
Oh, but there might
Oh,
be
hello.
spiders.
Yeah,
There are no spiders.
is there any other living thing in the room?
There does
that I
not
can
appear to
see?
be any living thing in either room.
Are there traps?
Nope.
Room for mimics.
I will say
Are
that
there runes?
Nope, there are no runes. There appears to be two basically treasure rooms.
Excellent. I'm going to go and take some treasure.
Yeah, I think we should.
Does anyone have a bag of holding?
He's,
Because you may need it because of the amount of treasure there.
All right. Well, we can stop here on the way back.
I
Yes.
feel we should stop here now.
Same.
Yeah, we may be running.
Yeah.
Actually, let's face it, we may be on the clock here. We don't know when the next change of guard is. We don't know.
No.
Yeah.
But the treasure room is exactly what we want.
The phylactery might be in here.
Phylactery
I
mode.
think the phylactery is going to be in the strongest guarded bit.
Yeah, I mean that's very
Makes
easy
sense.
locks
But
actually.
we could always do a trolley dash through the treasure room.
Super Mario
Yeah.
style. Yes.
Right. Bonus points if you get the phylactery.
Right, let's go.
I'm just
okay.
gonna.
Who's up for a trolley dash?
I'm just gonna go ahead and stuff my pockets with everything I can
Yeah.
find and fit in
I-
here.
I feel like with this music as well, it's like it is like you've got to do it quick. You've got to go and you unlock the. And, take
Okay,
it.
in that case, both of you give me an investigation check, or whoever's doing the trolley dash, give me an investigation check, and we'll see exactly what you guys get.
I'm
So
going to
I
help.
I
from
actually
Jin,
have a
so-
list of things.
I'd like to cast guidance on myself before I do this.
Are you helping me?
Yeah, I'm helping you.
Okay, so I have advantage and guidance.
No, fuckety balls, I'm getting nothing.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Oh,
wow.
I'm getting a full 8.
What? You rolled 3 times though.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you got 22.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
and
This fucking thing is
a
crazy.
10. And an 8.
So,
Sorry, and I added +4 as well.
so
So,
which side are
24.
you going for, Brother Lex?
I was going to go for the one with Onyx. I think all I do is find some shoes.
Yeah, pretty much. You find like they're very fancy shoes. Very nice spider designs, but other than that, there's nothing really big.
Very lofty.
Onyx.
Spiders design shoes. I want those for Stampede.
Yeah. Onyx. You
Stampede
don't
have very
find
small feet,
much else.
considering.
Actually, so what? That is a D4. Where's my D4? Let's see what you get. You do find Onyx a morning star.
Sick.
It seems to be sort of quite nice, fancy looking. Though there are obviously spider designs, because of course, nothing! They're big fancier. But it does appear to be a morning star of some fine quality. To be honest, it's a morning star +1. For the rest of you.
Cool.
24.
Okay, so I'll do this twice since you both find something. So 5. You find, between the two of you, 150 gold pieces, 1,000 silver pieces, 80 platinum.
Why?
Sorry, fuck it, you get everything because how high it is, and it's easier because otherwise you're not going to get anything. So you get 80 platinum, 150 gold, 1,000 silver, a potion of some kind, 2 potions of some kind, and what appears to be an old hat.
I feel this gin.
Yeah,
That's
Jin
foreign.
is like, yeah.
Right.
Ooh!
I have to.
So, out of
Just watches the
character,
mimic eat his brain.
Right.
so I will say out of character that you find a potion of stone giant strength, a potion of invulnerability, I have to check it into invisibility then. Yep, invulnerability, and a hat of disguise.
A hat of disguise.
A
Amazing.
hat of disguise and a
That'll
bunch
help.
of coins. Yeah, so with that, and your trolley dash is over, you bring it back to the checkouts. What are you guys doing now?
I'm thinking about the beep and all the fun I could be having. I'll see if I get swing.
Oh, fuck, too long.
That was a
I haven't
great,
seen
that
that
was a
in
great
years.
trolley dash.
What are these things here?
So they are. So if you guys are traveling down,
Were they with the doors, aren't they?
We'll send.
Oh,
okay.
right, okay.
Got
We'll
it.
send the whoever's got the gauntlet in first.
Oh, I guess I'll go in then.
fair enough.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, not
Give
me
the
again.
gauntlet, give the gauntlet to Stampede. He can go in first then.
Is Stampede going to go first, though, if we give him the...
Sure.
Absolutely.
All right, then.
Yeah. You actually see what actually happens is as Onyx takes it off and Stampede
no.
holds it, the gauntlet actually changes size to actually fit more comfortably on
Yeah,
him.
otherwise I'd just be like
Yeah.
putting it
Like,
on my
it's gotta
middle
be on his
finger or
finger.
something.
So it actually changes size to actually fit him a
That's
lot
cool.
more comfortable.
I quite
'Cause I'm
like
not
it that
that
he
cool.
didn't, and he just wears it on his horn.
I could be like that, but yeah,
Okay, I would like to check for traps.
roll me
And then
investigation.
just
By
walk,
walking
and then
on
just
them.
walk forward.
Yeah, nothing happens as you walk forward.
Is this a
You
banana?
will notice, no. You will notice
It looks like
that
a
there
banana.
appears to be some sort of like carved,
Chicken.
almost like spider head
I think
with
it's-
like an open mouth, and sort of like the fangs.
Is that
Sort of-
like on the door, or is that the?
It's sort of next to the door.
It looks like a banana.
Open it.
It is
Put-
all I
put-
could find as a lever, as a sort of.
It
Put
is.
the gauntlet
It
into
looks
it.
like a banana. And what does it look like?
Nice.
And what does it look like? Sorry, it looks like a spider's.
It's sort of like a carved spider's head, with like a sort of like an open mouth and sort of like mandibles.
Can I
does
do?
Does it look like anything would connect to the gauntlet itself at all?
You reckon that you could possibly get the gauntlet in even after it's been sort of like it's changed size? It does appear that sort of like the mouth is wide enough essentially for you to put your arm
In it goes.
Oh, okay.
So as you sort of put your arm in, you kind of feel it sort of suck in for a second or two, before you hear a loud
Don't
clunk. As you hear the loud clank, you see both doors, which are sort of like this carved sort of gold kind of appearance, open up, revealing a path beyond.
God, oh God, the end of the maps, the end of the maps there. So,
Wow.
End of the
Could I do
world
that?
as we know it.
And of the world
not
as we know
all.
it. Are you all going to die?
Ah.
No, I wouldn't be that cool. Yourselves.
Go on,
Yeah.
Stampy.
In you go.
I would like to check for.
If you so wish.
Oh yes!
Oh!
Nice.
Stampede.
Wow.
Yeah,
He would like to
Nice.
stamp for traps.
and stamping reveals no traps.
Excellent. What is just a wooden door here? What is, what's
Yep,
all this
wooden doors. You can push them open, and they do not appear to be locked.
A lock that Stampede can pick.
Yay.
about? I will
Or you can smash them open. It's up to you.
have a little listen.
Roll me perception.
See, that would have been the good to have the natural 20 on, but
Yeah. You can maybe faintly hear some sort of water beyond the door. But other than that,
sounds like a door.
yeah, sounds like a door otherwise.
It's the bathroom and somebody's left a tap running.
Looks like a door.
Yes.
It sounds like a door. It is a door.
Tastes like a door.
Mm.
Hey, doors taste nice now.
I'll look back at the rest of them and
Hence the
say,
wood.
Yeah, you
Ah,
lick
why
the
not?
wall, The mimic lick you back.
How else?
bonk.
Okay, so as you sort of open the doors, you see in front of you a large pool of water, one of which, at the centre of which seems to be a large sort of stone platform with 3
Oh.
sturdy-looking iron chests. Underneath this sort of like green sort of water, there does appear to be 2 sort of platforms. Next to the water is a sort of pedestal with a handprint sort of embedded in it, I want to say.
Stop the reactor, Quaid.
Stop it.
Quaid.
That is for your hand.
Okay.
Oh.
I like how everyone's like standing back, like.
Does it look like it has to be a specific hand?
It just looks like a handprint.
Does it look like it has any holes in it for blood to go down?
No, you will notice though that it's made of the same material as the gauntlet.
All 3.
But-
Sorry. All.
But sorry. Did I take
Pedestal.
my
this-
hand back out with the gauntlet on?
I'm
or did it
assuming
keep
you
the
did.
gauntlet?
When you pulled your arm back, the gauntlet was still on your arm.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Did I take my hand back out? No, you've got a very long arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In that case, yeah, gauntleted hands onto the panel.
Okay, so what happens is, as you sort of put your hand in, you see the gauntlet rune sort of begin to light up. As they do, the 2 like underwater platforms rise, and what for a second you didn't realize you didn't see it, but this sort of force field sort of drops from around the center platform, and then sort of bridges in between the platforms. So essentially you have a bridge of force that sort of
Neat.
spans in between those.
It's cool.
Steal everything. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
What are these?
Okay.
Before they step on, like
Iron chest.
before they step on, if I take my hand off of it, does it go?
Yes. So as soon as you kind of
Just stay there.
move your hand, the force field bridge drops, the platforms also drop, and the force field sort of comes back up and around the center
Okay.
platform.
And then I'll put it back on. I'm gonna
Yeah, you
have
stay
to
there.
Gonna have to stay here.
Let's swap that for somebody who.
Trevor, do you like gloves?
Yes.
Do you like gloves?
Yes.
You can have something you had in there.
Drop the panel.
Yeah.
Sink.
It sort of it changed shape again. It's like I guess so. He
didn't
sort
have a
of puts his hand on there.
I was just thinking, if we do need to fight, it would be useful.
Good boy.
To have
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Trevor's a good boy.
Don't forget to scratch him behind the ears.
Trevor, stay.
Sure, it's racist.
Oh, you just
Don't make me
get
use
death
command.
players off this guy. He's just
Yeah,
like,
it's
I'm gonna
this
punch him.
terrifying werewolf.
Don't worry, we can talk
I'm
about it
imagining him as a
later."
puppy.
This is the thing where we're halfway up the force field bridge and he waves at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get out of here
And then you
alive,
all die.
taking him to the pub, and he can talk to me.
This is the good old, he's the big bad. He just has to do that and kill us.
I am waiting for him to just turn and just eat everyone.
He's a
Don't-
good dog.
He's a loyal
Has
dog.
to-
He's the
Yeah.
best boy.
Loyal to
Yes.
his lolthy master.
Can we gingerly put a foot on the fourth bridge?
Yep. It is as solid as stone or solid ground beneath your foot.
What's 3 times 16?
16, 48.
38, 5,
Nice.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeet.
How far you can jump.
I have super mega turbo shoes.
I'm just gonna run.
Just go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Here we go.
It's a good thing you put the platform up because otherwise you're going to hit that force field and go on straight into the
Yeah.
Just,
yeah, and then just
is
sort
it
of.
It's a Wipeout or what's that TV show
Well,
called?
yeah, total
It's a
wipeout.
wipeout.
Yeah, I would say as you sort of like jump over and you actually get sort of on the platform, you do realise it's not actually water. As sort of like a couple stones sort of like from your like as you sort of land skittering and you realise, oh, that's acid.
Of course it is, yeah. Yeah, that checks out.
Oh boy.
Yes. And quite strong acid as it sort of although there's little rocks, it does dissolve a rock.
Ooh.
So are you each taking a chest then, basically?
Yes.
Yes.
Not if it's locked. I'm not.
Well, you can still take the chest. Carry the whole thing.
Father Lux will just poke his head and go, don't forget to check for traps.
Yes, that's a good idea. Let's
Yeah.
check the traps.
Let's check.
At which point Stampede stood there with a chest in his arms.
Yeah. Doom as the bowling ball comes flying from the ceiling. Yeah, so it does not appear that the chest in front of Stampede or Onyx is trapped.
Oh.
And neither is the one in front of Zach.
Right, now I'm good now.
Also, what do they have Lolthy symbols on them?
Each chest does have sort of like the symbol of Lolth sort of above, sort of into the lock sort of thing.
they
And there are
different?
sort of like spider. They're all exactly the same.
Each of them will
Well, they're
contain
full of
millions of
spiders.
spiders.
Yeah.
These are our most treasured spiders. Ah!
Oh,
Yes.
what do spiders treasure? It's just going to be open and it's just flies.
Yeah. Please no. All right then, let's open these
Let's
things.
do it.
Don't like the look on her face.
I know.
I'm
That's
just wondering
just
how
rude.
cruel I should be, how cruel I should be.
Not at all.
Absolutely all of it.
Now that we've given the idea of a chest of endless spiders.
Oh, it could be so much worse.
Ugh.
The chest of a plague of flies.
Ooh. I'll say
God.
you saved that because I was going to
16
say if you fail.
Million spiders.
It was more a case of something bad happens if I failed that roll.
Okay.
All right.
So
we'll
you
pass.
open the chest,
Say these-
and Zach and Onyx, your chests seem to have just sort of they look to be like sort of like that ancient papyrus, that sort of thing, like text and documents, that sort of thing, just sort of left here for some reason.
Lolth.
Yeah, the Lolth text, you know what I mean? It's sort of like basically the Bibles and shit like that. Just sort of like, okay, I guess it
take
meant
those.
something.
They're very important.
Yeah,
I
well,
imagine.
I'll give them a read or something, I guess.
And as
asked specifically for this. Joking.
Yeah. Stampede, you open yours, and sort of almost packed in sort of like black and purple silk is a sort of a silver box about yay big. That means nothing, but a silver box. It appears to have some sort of geometric sort of design sort of engraved on it.
This one's just a box.
Do you want me to look
Grab
at
it. That's probably what we want.
Give that to Jin.
It's got paper.
Yeah, I mean, I think they might have wanted to keep it in the phylactery in a box just to make sure that it had a bit of extra. Yeah, I mean, phylacteries are fragile. They're just glass, I think.
Close it back up.
Now bring the box with you.
No,
The
not
small one.
the small one.
No. I
I'm just
will,
wondering, do I have something?
I will, in that case, I don't want to. Phil doesn't want to touch it, but Stampy's a stupid cow, so he will pick up the potentially end boss summoning box.
Oh,
I'm gonna. Onyx is gonna go back over the other side, away.
Yeah, thanks.
Away from.
Thanks,
Yep.
buddy.
Onyx knows better.
I'll detect my
Stampede
alarm.
may not.
I'll detect my alarm, and I am chaotic good, which means I will not be tickling Trevor.
And yeah, provided that isn't the end of me, I'll go back across the bridge.
Yeah. So yeah, you can cross the bridge fine. Nothing happens. As you sort of pick up the smaller box. Like I said, I rolled and it was successful, so nothing evil happened. Unfortunately, the dice gods hate me with a passion.
Aww.
So I know. I mean, you were also going to go for the mysterious creature down the hag on your way out, so that's up to you guys.
oh yeah.
There's also the upper levels as well.
There's the upper levels as well.
We'd find out if this is what we came for.
Oh,
and,
yes, let me look at that.
Ask that to Jin.
And
I
if
think we need to run away.
we think we can end it, we could just drop it in there, in the goo.
Maybe.
Well, we kind of want to use the
find
phylactery
out if
to
there's
find the
anything.
other ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
And possibly to
seriously.
find the Furry skull thing, because we still need to kill it once we've destroyed the.
That too. So what roll am I
square?
making?
That is essentially the
hand.
pedestal.
Oh, that's the panel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hand on it.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm investigating the box to see if it is the phylactery or some kind of fake or something, you know.
Okay. You can give me it's easy enough. It's not actually locked, but as you sort of open it up, I'm not actually sure what it's supposed to look like, but fuck it. You sort of
Anything you
open
want.
it up. Yeah,
Kinda
it's
like
like
an
one of those
urn.
things. Yeah, it's sort of like a very thick glass vial inside the box, sat on sort of like black silk cushion. It's very thick, and there's some sort of like wispy smoke, black sort of substance that's just sort of like swirling around constantly inside it.
So is this definitely the phylactery?
You can give me an Arcana check
I mean,
to see
it
what
looks
that
really
is.
bad. It looks really bad.
14.
It looks like magic shit.
This does look like some sort of phylactery, yes.
This definitely looks like a phylactery to me.
Right, let's get the fuck out of here, because we do not have the facilities to fight an entire castle full of pissed off Lolth.
That's true.
Oh,
We could set fire to it on the way out if anybody wants to.
Oh,
That'd be fun.
might be some more innocence, right?
We rescued a prison, so there shouldn't be too many more.
We've achieved mission objectives.
We should move.
I don't think we should hang around too long, and I don't think we should go upstairs just to rob the silverware.
Okay.
This is
Considering
what we were
army of hobgoblins, and we're told to get in and out without.
If we end up summoning the whole army of hobgoblins, they might even be too much for us, and then they still have the thing.
The Phylactery. They'll still have Phil, actually.
So it's a terrible film. I don't like Richard Curtis.
That's the Christmas special. Phil, actually. Someone's got to do that as a one shot.
Yeah.
Phil, actually.
And Phil will actually do the BBAG. Yeah, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I kind of want to go back and do another supermarket sweep on our way out.
Do you want to trade rooms? Do you want me to go for your room and then you go for ours?
I mean, at this point,
Yeah, go on.
I'll say
Yeah,
that
I'll go to the
you
room.
can pick everything up. So
Yay.
you've got everything on the right room. So on the left,
You need-
you also find a fan, which is a wind fan. So a fan of wind, basically
Someone got
big
the-
breeze thing.
Those are really good fun and
Has
useful.
someone got the loot sheet open?
And
I'm writing them down on here.
Okay.
and a broom of flying because that's what I rolled.
Ah.
Oh my
This is-
god.
This is
That-
why I
that-
hate my rolls because it gives really good loot, but then when I actually want to give you guys a bit of a challenge, just yeah, fuck that. Like
Do
really?
we'll take the loot and put it in Ferris Mueller's cart. So it's like a
You do
anyone
not
can
have
grab
Ferris
it.
Mueller.
Well, we'll take it with us, but then it'll belong to everyone. No one gets to keep the broom.
Do we have?
Cool.
We don't have spells of yeeting on this one, do we? Because we're.
No, you're just
You
rogues.
travel
So
here,
yep.
The old
like
fashioned
the way.
analog.
Analogy.
No Anna legs.
Analog.
Right.
Right. Yeah, we should leave.
Yeah, let's just go. I've robbed it now. We're good.
So, I'll say you get back to the elevator with your friendly wolfman in tow. So, as you sort of approach...
Oh yeah, kobold.
Yeah, the kobold's
How you
like,
doing?
hey, let's be good. You know, see other people.
Get out.
Can't,
Excellent.
we're leaving.
Well then. Oh,
Get on.
Oh,
Ta-da.
okay.
okay.
Are you going up or down?
Down.
Question.
Out. Let's
Oh, I
get
thought we were
out.
going
Let's
up.
get the fuck
I
out of
think-
here.
I think we should go up.
I thought we were going to.
No.
How about
We've done our job. Well,
Is this all we came
how
for?
how do we find other phylacteries with this thing?
Yeah,
no
but
idea.
Wait, there might be another one in here though, right?
How
And
about
Unlikely, because this one was kept in a vault. If there's any one here that isn't in a vault, then it's not a phylactery.
Could be a different
Yeah.
vault on the next level.
and we should. They're just gonna come after us. If we can just eliminate.
Trevor will sort of pipe up this. It's like, I know the few ways to figure out if there are any more phylacteries.
Ooh,
How?
full of surprises.
Let's
did
just
this
say
happen in your
that-
childhood again?
Oh.
Why
Talk
did you
about it.
bring that up?
Oh.
I mean, I just said that I've been that something happened once, and now you guys are just running with it. No, it did not happen in my childhood. For God's sake.
That one
You
happened
see-
in adolescence.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That was-
You can see the grotchy old man really coming through now. 'Cause he's just like, fuck, why?
Teenage
why?
years could be difficult. Hair starts growing everywhere in
Literally
unexpected
everywhere.
places.
What is a teenage year for you, Stampede? What was it like?
How old do they go?
Gets his little nubbin horns.
Yeah, my horns first started to curl to the.
Oh.
Not hurt.
Lady Stampede.
Like
They-
when your
they-
wisdom teeth
they-
come through.
Yeah,
Ah.
they curled later than the others
Oh,
in the herd.
Oh.
of course they did.
It's okay, Stampy.
Slow developer.
I take out my deep-rooted anger on my enemies. It's fine.
Great.
Okay.
But what I can say
Do you
is
want
I
to talk
could,
about it?
No.
So nosy, God.
We going upstairs? Nice.
Yeah.
We could just
No.
lever it up and then lever it back
Are
down
you
if we
going?
don't like
Are
it.
you
Oh,
going?
we went down.
Upstairs or downstairs?
Well,
I
I
I'm
can,
gonna say this conversation is happening while you're sort of traveling
Wait,
in the lift.
so-
is what I'm saying.
Trevor said he knows how we can find out if there's more. Let's
Okay, wait.
enlighten us, Trevor.
yeah. Well, if there's more,
instead of taking the piss, we'll ask him to.
Yeah, after 10 minutes of just like
Taking
tearing
the
into him.
piss.
So yeah,
Yeah.
what was this thing you were saying?
So,
Thing.
I have my ways. It's a bit sort of how do I say this? I have my methods. Is all
That you
I
do.
feel.
Insight
What?
check.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you can insight check, Trevor.
Hadn't said anything yet.
It's just like
The nature of the.
how much of a wind up is this, and how much can we
Oh,
get?
maybe.
How much are we thinking that test tube is actually one of those overpriced test tubes they give you in clubs and then just
Ooh.
Worse, the
um,
test
just
tube
a
with
wild
jelly in
mount.
them.
Wildemount
Oh.
version of Goldschlager or something?
Can't get them out.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's like, I have my methods. I don't think I should be sharing with them, with you. Don't take offense. You believe that it's sort of, like he's telling the truth. Very much that he's not like trying to lie or anything. It's just like, it's sort of almost like perhaps the methods aren't quite looked upon in a good light.
Ah, we
It's a
don't
sex
look
thing.
at
It's a
us.
sex thing, isn't it?
Okay, oh,
We
it's
just-
Is it a sex?
He looks at you as like,
Yeah.
it's not a sex thing, but it's not far off it.
Ooh.
Well, now I need to know.
Now I'm way more intrigued.
Do you use the tube as a suppository?
Do you
No.
pee on it?
We'll stop asking about your childhood.
Do you pee on it and then the
Uh,
stain will
do,
go away?
do we have to sort of look at you under a glass coffee table?
No. And with that, you see him sort of, he's just like frustrated enough that he sort of,
Yeah.
he lifts a hand and taking, you see like the sort of thumb shift a little bit on his other hand, and he sort of slices his his hand. As he does so, you see his eyes glow, and he sort of mutters a few words that you can't understand, and you see the phylactery sort of glow for a second or two before it dies down and his eyes sort of return to normal. As like,
What
That
did
was
you
rough
just do?
sex.
What did you just do?
Hurting yourself is not the way.
it's
Are you a Hulk?
never mind.
now?
No, what the fuck is a Horcrux? Different universe.
Okay.
It's the collective noun that you use in a brothel.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Crux of the whole.
Yeah. I just used my methods that I picked up over the years. That's all. This does appear to be the only thing connected to. I got the impression of a very big sort of bad black star thing. Is that what this?
The dark
Is that what
star.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you're chasing with this? Because if so, not sure if we should be holding it and not just smashing it to smithereens. But
Okay, let's
We put
turn
it
this one
in.
over to my esteemed colleague, Mr. Stampede.
If that is, if this is the only one, can I insight check that what he's saying ain't bullshit?
yeah, you
I
can
mean, I've got
insight
plus
check it.
one, but ooh,
he knows.
Yeah, He is being truthful. He sort of looks concerned when he's describing the dark star.
Then
but
should we not throw this into that pit of acid?
I think we will.
I don't think. I mean, smashing it is one thing. Acids, and he sort of like taps the glass. I don't know if the acid would be strong enough to actually dissolve it. I'm not even sure. Like stamping on it would be enough. But
I need a basilisk too. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I'm sorry.
Anyone knows bullshit, it's Stampede.
Yeah. Trevor,
Yes.
do you know how we destroy a phylactery? Need something? Or can we just literally smash it?
I mean, smashing it usually works.
Stampede.
But like I said, the glass might be like resistant to acid. Is the only thing I can think of
Yeah.
why we shouldn't drop it in the acid. But I mean, smashing it usually works.
I've got a suggestion. Let's go outside, smash it out in the open, so that if it does, say for instance, summon something, we can run the fuck away.
We leave. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing
Yeah,
is, the
that sounds
way
good.
that isn't the way that phylactery works is that it comes out,
It's a
and if
part
it
of
dies, it goes back, and then it comes out again.
Yeah,
So we kill
But if we
this,
just-
we will still have to kill the.
yeah, and also I think you need to kill the phylactery just before.
it.
I don't think so. I think that's.
I will
think-
say, because I haven't thought too much about it because it was a phylactery and fuck it. The way I see it is from what I've read in like the monster manual and things like that, the phylactery acts as basically a backup. So if say whatever's out is already out,
Yeah.
there'll
Yeah.
still be something in the phylactery,
Fulcrum.
or at the very least, when that form's killed, it goes back into the phylactery. So if it doesn't have a phylactery, once you kill it, it's dead. It can't come back. The phylactery is
Horcrux.
essentially like a Horcrux or whatever.
You
But
have
essentially,
to
there's
kill all the
nothing
Horcruxes
in.
before you kill Voldemort.
It's
Yeah.
it's a save point. If you get rid of the
Yeah, it's
save,
a save
point,
point.
then you've got to. Yeah.
Question is how does it know that we've destroyed the save point, and how long does it take it to make another?
That's what I was thinking. If he finds out if it's
I would
stolen-
say it depends on the creature that is using the phylactery, the creature or person. Some might be able to tell if the phylactery has been destroyed. Some probably won't, and some, who knows.
Right. Well, let's get the fuck out of here, destroy it, and go and get some money for doing this.
Yeah, let's not destroy it right now. We'll do some more research, see if maybe they will know, and
then we can
we
find
can-
out whether it's in here or whether it's out somewhere else already. And
probably upstairs.
And
Go
I'm
upstairs.
speaking of that, if
My
Onyx and Zach want to go up there, I can take them. I can make them both invisible, and they can have a quick look around. If
That's
there's any,
pretty
good.
if any civilians or
Great idea.
What? How does the invisibility work?
if you attack someone, you become visible. If you cast a spell, you become visible.
I
So
mean,
otherwise, it's completely foolproof. But if I don't do those things, right?
As
Don't
far as
attack
I'm
anyone.
aware, and
Alright,
as long as I
cool.
keep my concentration, which I should.
And as
Okay.
long as no one on there can see invisibility or
Yeah.
smell you.
And I
or-
believe
Yeah.
if you take
Plus the
damage,
light
you
source.
should be fine.
Onyx smells
Okay.
right now.
Fuck you.
Trevor will. I'm pretty sure all that's up on the higher level is probably the
army
main
of
army.
hobgoblins.
Yeah, and any drow, including like the heads of houses, that sort of thing. It's gonna be a shit show if you get up there. But
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Like
if it
all the important
succeeds,
people are up there.
if they succeed, we
Maybe.
get an accurate number of how many forces they have.
We
Possibly.
we don't need that. We can,
No.
there's scrying. In a world where there is scrying, we do not need to go and look for ourselves.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's just go.
okay.
Let's get
So
out
it's
of
an
here.
option.
Can you scry, brother Lex?
Not yet.
Next level?
I don't know. Let me have a look at. Let me consult my tome of knowledge.
Usually scries anytime he casts a bright spell.
Yeah.
That's scream.
Well, that's Scry, not scry.
That's
I don't know, he might
You-
cry a little
you've
too.
merged the two words, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not. Mm.
You're lucky I
But-
don't script.
That is a good alternative word, though.
Critical role.
Ooh.
Critical role. That's what they keep next to the toilet.
Yes.
Right. I can scry come 9th level. So yeah, I'll probably be able to scribe after we get back.
Yes. Let's
Yeah.
go home and go to the pub. We'll
Let's
take
leave
Trevor
this
with us.
awful, yeah.
Fair enough. With that, I will say
Head to
that
the
that's
chest
the
room.
end of the one shot that ended up being about 4 different sessions.
Of course
For
it
various
was.
reasons.
Always gonna
4
be.
shot.
It was going to be like a 1 or 2. It depended how long we could do the sessions, but it was going to be like 1 or 2 sessions anyway, I think.
1 24-hour session.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, I will say that you guys do eventually get back to Roshana, I think it is.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Do we find all of the people we set free?
yes, you find them,
Hey.
and
Okay,
they
then
are
Like dotted
dead.
along the way after they were stabbed to death.
No, they managed to
Yeah,
get out
I
fine.
out, and then on the way home they hatch.
Yeah. Yeah, so you get home, Trevor does come with you, and basically as soon as he kind of gets back, he's already given you back the factory. He just goes to the pub. He doesn't stop for you guys. He's just like, I need a drink. After a
I
while.
think
to the
Trevor's got a
pub.
problem. Taz, you may want to.
Yeah.
Zach, you may want to talk to him.
Just the
Yeah.
entire time in the inn. Just like, so what is it that made you turn to drink? Yeah, you.
Yeah. Exactly, pretty much,
Never touched a drop before he met us.
I drink to forget. Forget what? It's no good. You're still here.
It's like, if I drink enough, you'll disappear. I'm sure of it.
Well, you wanna know what will disappear? Your problem. Let's talk about it.
You're still
Let's
here.
talk about it.
Oh god.
Illusion. There's 1,000 more Zacks.
Oh God. Oh, they're really nice.
I know, right? It's
You're
great.
nice, and you're nice. You're nice.
Trevor just looks at me as like, this isn't big enough. I'll just go drown myself in keg.
Yes.
Yeah, so I hope you guys liked it.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
yeah. I was gonna know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to paste shit, so fuck it.
No, that was very good. I did part of me enjoyed the fact that we just got past the ogres. Part of me was like, I kind of wanted to fight those
I
things.
kind of wanted to fight them too.
They looked
It
horrendous.
It was one of those things. I was umming and ahhing, and then I realized like you guys are probably pretty low on your like spells and hits and things like that. So it's like getting 2 ogres, which I think have pretty decent
They have
health.
grapple
and...
with all those
Yeah.
tentacles and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
like
think
They look very fun.
1 maybe,
Fine.
but 2.
yeah, 2. It's like So I was
I
like,
think we would have been fine.
I mean, I will. The
Think
entire like whole thing, I think, was because the way I do my encounters and shit is basically I put all the monsters in the adventure in one, and it was like, yeah, this is like deadly, 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 deadly. And I'm like, yeah.
No fun if it's not.
And it was one of. Oh, hang on. Wait, you guys. Oh, I'll just copy that.
If it
over.
can't TPK you, is it even an encounter?
I mean, usually not. I will say.
It's an appetizer, otherwise.
I
It's an hors d'oeuvre.
was going to possibly put this as what you guys, if like I rolled badly and actually
Ooh.
succeeded,
That
I
looks
was gonna
fun.
bring in one of my Cthulhu monsters because why the fuck not?
That looks
What
fun.
is this that I can't see?
This is
It's
I
nasty.
don't know, but it's probably from here.
no, it was a homebrew one.
Will you
I-
Oh, hang on. Will you? Oh, where am I? Will you ping it? Ping it again. Oh shit.
There we go.
Oh,
so
that's
yeah, so that is
Yeah.
a homebrew creature called a.
that's hanging.
Excuse the language, but it's called a mouth eater.
I'm
Does
a
it
speak with its
mouth
mouth?
eater.
As
No,
opposed to-
Does it
think-
eat other mouths?
No,
Mouth.
what I think what I kind of broke down for it in the campaign was that it was called a mouth eater because it like these creatures like to sort of like basically go eat the tongues and sort of like vocal cords of its victims by basically just shoving itself down, breaking the mouth and jaw and just ripping things out.
That is.
Because it could also mimic things to the point where I actually creeped the fuck out of one of the players with basically thinking he was getting lucky, and this thing sort of started mimicking his voice back to it before it came out because he thought, hey, I gotta get laid and like I'll walk with you through this dark alley back to your home. And I'm like, really, dude? You're
Not gonna lie, that would have worked on me.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, how can I not resist from having this thing turn up now? It's just like, yes.
I was very much thinking at the point where like Trevor was like, no, I have my ways. It's like, what are those ways? Taking the phylactery and getting unlimited power.
Yeah,
I
thought
know,
you were gonna
right?
be a
I
bad
thought
guy.
that too.
Fucking takes the top off and chugs it.
Yeah,
like
I will say
shot.
this was one of my other characters that I was going to play for the campaign if Kelwise died, was going to be this dude. So I was
Trevor
like,
comes back. Yay.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I will say Trevor is based on like a Nazi hunting Russian British spy back in World War II. So it's like, yeah, fuck it.
The McCannon's The Wolf's Hour?
Yes.
Yeah, good book.
Yes, I love them. So I was just like, yeah, fuck it. This would be perfect for like edgelords and shit.
He was the best
Yay.
boy.
Yes.
Edgy werewolf is so cute.
You say that now. Tim has read those books by the sound of it, and he knows it's like it's kind of painful.
It's fairly cool. The wolf transformation is difficult.
Yes. But yeah, so I don't know what guys want to do now, but yeah.
Yeah, we will talk about it as GMs, I guess.
Yeah. I think this group goes up to level 9.
Possibly.
And we've got a group that's already out.
And when they finish their thing, they'll be
level up.
level
Yeah,
9.
I've got a couple of things.
Right,
that
I'm gonna, before we talk about the next bit, I'm gonna stop this.
Oh, we gotta say goodbye because we gotta do listeners still.
When are we next? Well, when is
Thanks for
Fumblefolks
joining.
next live?
I think
know.
Saturday or Sunday.
Live next. Yeah, Sunday, I think, and then D&D on Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Join Ben for Fallout 4. I think he's playing.
Is that on Sunday?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Cool.
Cool. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.